Always fun when the clocks change. Right.
Doss, did you kill everybody in the
I was just saying. No, I managed to kill. I only killed one. and it was although it was the gnome. So, but anyway, we are here now. There are 5 of the 6. That's good enough to begin. So I do believe when we left you last, you were back and happy and sort of rested on the Rock of Bral, and you got the disturbing information that the Imperial fleet had been seen entering the edges of Realmspace, where you're currently orbiting, and obviously the the next couple of days have been obviously with everyone preparing and everything, and today it's estimated that on their it's not known what the Imperial fleet's doing and where they're coming from, although there's been no reports of any elven armaders, which you gather the Bow of Corellian has been spotted, although it is also noted that apparently some of the scout vessels have not returned. But so everything's on an alert footing, and when we join our trusty heroes, we find you in the vicinity of the docks, probably because you're preparing possibly for evacuation, or maybe getting involved. Who knows? But anyway. But the air is thick with greasy smog from the street vendor cooking pots. Burly labourers are hauling cargo through smoke, their coarse laughter ringing out like foghorns at sea. Metallic clangs echo all around as old hobnail boots pound the gantry, and the curses of effort are bellowed as heavy crates are heaved into position. It's probably munitions for the ships. This is the heartbeat of the docks. Suddenly there's a loud crash and screaming. Looking around, you see an elven star moth overhead. Large objects fall from it at high speed and slow as they reach the ground. The egg-like object opens and a large 2-legged construct lands with a loud thump. And you recognise them as troll golems.
About how many
Did
we see drop?
That's not a good start. My encounter's broken. Oh, that is because I know why that encounter's broken. Because this is a saved encounter, which I have to use a separate thing for.
Are we seeing like 5 or dozen or dozens?
Oh, don't tell me the extension broke it. No, you're kidding me. Okay. Well, obviously, last time I tested this was before the last update, and it looks like 4C's saved encounters functionality has broken, which is rather annoying because it meant I could do this. I'd set it all up with a lovely thing with all the vehicles would appear on the map in the right place with the drivers in it. And now I'm going to have to just do it all manually. Oh, annoying. So supposed to be right for not testing that it still works. Because the whole point was this is going to be a slow way to go. There are 3 patrol golems. I'm going to have to do it all manually now, which is rather annoying. Images. This is not a good start to today.
Is there an anti-air gun anywhere nearby?
Well, funny you should say that.
Where are we? In the Rock of Ball, I guess?
Yep. I'm going to just pop you on the map there, and I'm just going to have to, you're going to have to bear with me as I populate it manually. Is this a window that doesn't this is a window that doesn't resize? Oh, that's not at all annoying. Okay. Astral Elf Scout. Troll Golem.
So the answer to the question is
everything went quiet there. Ooh.
double clicking on your token on your sheet does not open the map like it does in 5e, even though they changed it to work with
everyone else.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that might be because it conflicts. Well, I do find sometimes that middle clicking on the token opens up the character sheet instead of doing what I want it to do, which is give me the highlight on the combat tracker. So I personally prefer the highlight on the combat tracker option, if I'm honest, so I'm not complaining.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
I'm not complaining. I just was wondering if, because like I know they're trying to bring everything in line, but
Yes, I know.
there are things that were going on in 5e that I guess they're not porting over. So
It's more likely
fine.
it's stuff that's meant to happen.
The stuff
Oh.
that's in 5e is all poo, whereas the stuff in Savage Worlds is really good, which is why all the Savage World stuff is getting added to core.
that's one way of looking at it.
Yeah,
It
that's
doesn't bother
exactly.
me.
Yeah.
I mean,
5e is
you know,
rubbish. We hate it. I'm going to blow it up.
It's a bit much, isn't it?
but
A bit of an exaggeration, but you know,
You hate 5e or you hate 5e in Fantasy Grounds?
just 5e in general.
Why?
It's boring. Give a fight, it takes 12 weeks.
That's still my favourite tag.
That's called drama.
I know, you
It's
can have
not.
drama in. Listen, I had played a game of yesterday of Savage Rifts against a 100-foot monster with 58 toughness, and they still killed it, and it was very dramatic and fun. But it only took like 8 rounds.
right.
Might not even been 8, might have been like 4 or 5. Then one of the players buffed everyone. It was a good buff. That improved. What's the one that where you get two cards when you draw initiative? Improved
Level-headed. Oh,
level-headed. He gave that to everyone, and then he also gave everyone dead shot. So they all got the Joker double damage bonus. So there's like 4 Jokers. 58 toughness, nothing.
fine. We're getting there. Okay. Sorry about this. As I say, I had it all perfectly set up so I wouldn't have to spend ages sitting here
Not working.
manually doing what I'm doing now, and the net result is what I'm having to do. It's just like typical.
Well, if you let Jen shoot them all out of the air before they land, I can save you that trouble.
No. This is meant. Okay. Astral Elf Warrior number 2. Him. There.
Damn it.
Astral Elf Warrior number 4. Got the Astral Elf token for some Warrior Elf token for some reason.
I see new text that we haven't heard yet. A loud crash and screaming.
Yeah, I did read that.
No, he read that.
Oh, you did? Oh, I think I was out of the room then.
You're not supposed to tell the DM that.
I did tell him I was leaving the room. No, I think I must have been in the room. I just didn't notice. I thought it was part of the first.
We know you're out of the room now. It's too late. You can't.
Yeah, can't. No takey backsies.
No, take you back, see, it's okay.
What's the setting? That sounds like a you problem.
I was having an out-of-body experience. My body was in the room.
Damn it, I'm on the wrong side of the map.
You didn't think I'd make it easy, did you?
No,
You're on the
this is
ro-
the perfect opportunity to use my golem.
It is. Oh yeah, don't worry. The remembering all your characters' abilities is definitely an abilities at this point. This is meant to be a let you just go to town and have some fun. Right, we're there.
Do we get
done.
fresh cards this session, or or the cards we have are what we have?
You should have fresh cards.
Mm-hmm. Okay, maybe they are. I think they seem like the ones I had last time, though.
Oh, in that case, I'll reset them.
No, well,
Oh, no, don't reset them.
Hold the phone.
I got the same card last week. That's all just random numbers, yeah.
Okay, hitting reset in 3. Okay, hang on. I'll tell you what. Let's be diplomatic. I can do that, can't I?
There we go.
Don't reset the cards.
Okay, we got 1 for no, 1 for yes. We need 2 for don't reset. Okay, the no's have it in 5, 4, 3.
Oh, what the hell? Yeah.
No, I'm trying to click it. It's giving me a hard time. Okay, there we go. Now I see how it works.
Okay,
Click it one more time.
Cards are staying. Right. Okay. I think we're there. I think I've shared the map with you guys. You guys can most. I just dumped you on the map. You guys can position yourselves anywhere you like, and I do mean inside buildings or anything else. But anywhere you like, to the right of the orange mark token. Yeah, this line here. So you can position yourself anywhere you want to be. Let me unlock so you can move yourselves wherever you want to be. Anywhere you like, that side of the token, the line.
Which restaurant in this neighborhood has the best food?
Well, there's. I would say if we're talking restaurants, it's the one to the south. The thing to the north.
That's a grid.
The one to the north appears to be well, I think the one to the north is a magic shop. Looking at that, but the restaurants on. So you got the restaurant to the south and a magic shop to the north.
What happened to my?
Okay, I'm going to find. Put them on hold. Make them invisible. Okay.
It's got a nice map in it.
I didn't draw it.
You drew it. You knocked it out in 10 minutes, did you? Quickly.
No, this is the same map that I used for Light of Xaryxis. I can't remember the very talented artist who basically made all the maps for that campaign because Wizards of the Coast decided that they do a Pathfinder, Pinnacle version of an adventure and not provide any maps. Well, they did actually, but they were black and white and not very good. Okay, let's start the action. Locking tokens in 3, 2, 1, bang.
Does anyone have an adventure card that causes another card to be shared with everyone?
I have reinforcements. That's what you're looking for.
No.
One that gets everyone to draw another card, but then something bad happens.
Can we vote again?
No.
Oh, no, I don't want to do a card. I just want to see if there's a way to share my card with everybody else.
I don't think there is. I'm not aware of a card that lets you share a card with everyone else. Good idea for a card, though, but could be a bit OPP.
Oh, trust me, it would definitely be OP if I used it with this card.
Yeah. Right, I just need to finish something. Elf.
Well, if I play reinforcements, we can all draw another card.
I get to add more bad guys to the map.
Well, I'm just saying.
I don't need another card. It would just...
Maybe. Oh, yeah, that's... Well, if there is a card, we might have a chance to get it, but whatever.
Like
Okay, no reinforcements for now.
Blood no hibbity.
So what have we got here? Astral Elf Warriors wandering about. I'm going to go on hold.
Okay, actually, yeah, sorry, I knew I forgot something. That's fine. I just needed to roll on my table, but that's all good. I just go.
I'm in the middle. All right.
Okay, so basically, there's a sudden sound. There's like a sudden sound of explosion, and then a whoomph of flame.
Woomph.
Yep.
Schwoomph.
Any indication where that happened?
And basically, yeah, you can see that it would appear that the elves are burning ships in the dock. Your Shrike's one of a ship in the dock, of course. Don't forget. There we go.
Uh-huh.
If you look that way, you can see they've set fire to a ship.
I don't believe that is actually ours, thankfully.
Yours is just off. Yours is off the end of this pier. You know what I mean, as it were.
Yeah. One,
Okay.
two.
Blondo Himney goes on hold. Shield Guardian #1. Basically, advance this way.
Those stairs are going down so we can see what's happening from above.
They are.
Okay.
I've made it F11. I made it F11 on this one. Okay. Elf Warrior 1. He should be there. That's fine. We'll follow up. He'll have followed up with him. There.
Oh, I can. That's good. We'll do that.
Stay put. Oh. He's going to be there. That's fine. In the right.
We did not draw the best cards for the combat tracker.
You can always fix it.
Yeah. It's going to move on mass. It doesn't really matter from an initiative point. Actually attacking this round. Hey, Sargon, you're up, sir.
I stand up yelling at you, pointy-eared, bedridden, worm-sucking. I start swearing at them. I'm mad.
There goes your ding on YouTube.
Yeah, I mean, that was quite
So
that was
harsh. What did you call them? Blood sucking.
Yeah. It was so bad. Discord managed to intercept what he was saying in real time. No, you really hate these guys. Choose one specific and identical type of extra. So what you're picking? Are you picking? Well, you've got your choices are patrol golems, astral elf scouts, astral elf warriors, iron golems, or shield guardians.
Oh, I misread it.
Which one's your toughest to hit?
With all the astral elves to die.
They're not that tough for me.
I would recommend the patrol golems personally.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's what it's going to be. I was going to just say constructs. So I could get the
The Imperial Elven Navy has launched an attack on the Rock of Bral. While the Bow of Corellian is currently moving into position above Abeir-Toril and about preparing to fire on Mazdaca with its anti-life.
Patrol golems, I guess. Alright, so speed. With arrays, I'm going to double that. Just to be on the safe side, we're going to do that. So that's anything else I want. I think maybe I'll just do that as well. I start glowing with energy as I enhance myself.
Oh no, he was doing a very PC swearing at the monsters. So the joke was it was so bad that Discord made it PC. Okay.
With speed, greater speed, quickness.
Here he's going full in.
And arrays. points. No power points. So I can mark them off. Come on. And that gives me a max puts me at 12. My pace is going to be up there to what? 12, 18. All right. So, I will get to there. And this seems like a good time for that.
Pretty much 200%, see if that makes any difference. Those animations, animated bars are definitely slowing down token movement.
Is there an extra? I already got conviction. Alright, so
You can, I don't know why the combat tracker is the only window you can't block, so you can't accidentally move. It's very annoying.
I got frenzy. So strength's not boosted. I'll have to use a longsword. Do I have him targeted?
Does my restaurant have an upstairs?
No, single floor. Only because I don't have a map for the upstairs.
Come on.
Largon is using his conviction. Okay. Yeah, I'm still trying to sort out the stuff because of the there goes the combat track. Okay, that sounds like hits with races from the sound effects, which is good. Let's see what I'm going to have to give up on that one. Okay, so yeah, Sargon goes charging in with his soul knives, and basically the patrol golem is taking 2 hits with raises.
Yep. I'm just going to manually add in my head. I really hate these guys, so.
Yep. Okay,
Let it all out.
Your first attack damages the patrol golem.
Alright. Then the second hit with a
Just to remind you.
Oh, that's a flag or a banner hanging on it.
Yep, of a star moth, if you notice, of an elven star moth. But yeah, the second attack doesn't penetrate its toughness. Right?
Right, so that was my 2 attacks. Alright, first attack. I got how much movement I have? I used 10, 12. I can get to there.
Sorry. Yes.
Oh, that's why I wasn't selecting. And I will attack him with 1 attack.
Sounds like a hit with a raise? Yes, it is. See, the sound effects are very useful because I can get on with other things and then just know what's going on.
Oh.
That's a shaken sound effect.
I agree.
Yeah, but it was almost a 10 instead of a 2 on the 1 die.
Yeah. Always annoying when that happens. But you shook it, that's the main thing. You go with a shake.
And made it vulnerable. Did that take?
Yep. It did.
Yep. Okay. Alright. That was all of my movement. And my 2 actions. So, okay. I'm done.
Hey, patrol golem number 3 has already moved. I moved that earlier. So
It's
okay.
shaken.
Field Guardian number 2.
Oh, no, wait, I'm sorry. That's the other one down there.
Yeah.
That's that one there. Oh, okay.
Shield Guardian number 2 should have some. Find the Iron Golem first. I'm still trying to regroup these things. I lost it. Okay, Shield Guardian number 2 should be part of the Iron Golem squad. They've technically already moved, and I'm just trying to group them all together. Good. And Astral Elf Warrior number 2. Part of that
Bloody
same
Empire.
squad. Astral Elf Golem number 2 should be part of the same squad. Then we should be good because I moved them all together. I'm just trying to group them because of the fun and games of the. Oh, hang on. Okay, Patrol Golem number 5 is in the wrong squad. Patrol Golem number 5 should be. Astral Elf Warrior 5 shouldn't be in this initiative. Should be in Patrol Golem 5 squad, which is up here. Oh, I wish that lovely extension hadn't broken. Right, that's fine. Let's keep going down the list. They've all landed this turn, so they're not actually doing a lot. Astral Elf Warrior number 4. See the crown for.
Poor Chillum. He keeps trying to do it, and they keep screwing with the system for him.
Oh, I missed that one down there.
Okie dokie. Sargon has already acted. TK's up. Sorry, I'm desperately trying to sort out the combat tracker because everything got added as individuals as opposed to in the groups I had them in.
It's the size. That's what saved him. And that. Okay.
Okay. So for 6 PowerPoints.
Another conviction being spent. I need a sound effect for using conviction, don't I? I'll have to add one.
What does conviction do again?
Extra die to pretty much everything you do.
Okay, so that was a raise.
But you have to pay for it each round, right?
Yes. Kind of, yes.
So those 3 have just been hit with greater confusion, and so I will apply the whole enchilada to them.
Okay. It's not showing you having targeted anyone, so
I didn't, because with so many of the powers, like it sometimes
no,
I was
it's
thinking
fine. No, it's fine. It's not a problem.
I was
It's-
actually thinking of casting fear instead, right? So it's like one of those where it's like they don't do anything until they're tell the roll. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, it's not a problem. It's not a problem. I just
And I'm
'cause
on it right now. So they are now going to be distracted, vulnerable, and shaken.
where you got. Go for it.
And the only thing is I don't see a way to put shaken on from the
That's
effect.
fine. That's fine. That's why the targeting comes in, because the targeting shows me who you picked. It also shows me where I've got a. That also means the Astral Elf Scouts. I'm missing an Astral Elf Scout. Oh well, I've only got one Astral. Ah, there we go. Astral Elf Scout 5 can go in that patrol golem and be shaken.
Oh, okay. I didn't see one in there, so I just
No.
targeted
It's
what I
actually.
saw.
I'm going to say you. To be honest, they're steering the golem, so they're technically passing. You know what I mean? The golem and them are one and the same. So I'm technically going to treat it that they're not shaken, but because they're steering the golem, they can't do anything unless they get out, and then they're separate entities anyway. So that's not a problem.
Got
was
it.
just-
All right.
it's-
Well, anyway, so can I clear the targets now or no?
You most certainly can. Thank you very much. You've shaken all three of them with a confusion. Beautifully
and
done.
then I'm
Confusion.
going to just sit back out there out of range and go back into the shop in cover.
Okie dokie. That gets us to
And
7.
I would have passed my turn, but somebody did it for me.
That's only because
Done it again, did he?
that's only because I'm still
Can't
tidying
help
up
it,
the
can he?
combat. I'm still tidying up the.
Yeah,
Shut up.
He just can't help it. Just
yeah.
no player agency whatsoever, huh?
Shut up, the lot of you, you big meaties. Yeah, big meaties. They patrol freeze up there. Anyway, it's Cernan's go.
Okay, Cernan's going to walk up to there,
Okay.
and then Cernan is going to create a barrier of bones that is going to stretch across here.
So none of us can get to him.
Well, we can climb down the rocks, but they can't get up here to the rest of the civilians.
True enough.
And
Oh, I could do a blade
because-
barrier. I don't have a bone barrier, but is a blade barrier good
that,
enough?
that's fine. That's close enough. Close enough, yeah.
Uh,
So
Making
I'm
a
going
Photoshop.
to-
Take that.
Oh, nicely done. I thought you were doing it in the plaza. It's like there's other streets.
Okay, because my calculating, that will offset the -2 because it's a studied power instead of an actual power. So I will give myself the +2 needed for that. And oh yes, I mustn't forget. That's not what I spent. I spent a conviction.
That's okay. The screen's not showing me your dice roll yet, so you probably got away with that.
Well, I haven't spent it yet because I was trying to get my conviction triggered, not spend a penny. There we go.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see it say you spent a penny. I do apologize. Have you been? There we go.
It's all good. It's all good.
That's a good noise
There you go.
when you give bennies out.
Yeah, I like that one.
I think I want.
What's it
I think I
called?
want the raise. So let's go ahead and spend that penny. Let's spend that penny anyhow. There we go. Yeah, that's the raise.
Did you pay for a toughness
Okay.
10 or a toughness 12 barrier?
Well, the toughness is based upon whether I got the raise or not.
Oh, okay.
Um,
You got the raise. I apologize. I wasn't reading the spell description. That's okay. So it's
Is
the
it heavy
toughness
armor?
12 barrier.
And then it's
Does it take mega damage?
it's deadly. It's going to cause fatigue. It has it has lingering. No, this one doesn't have lingering damage. Yeah, but it's going to be deadly and fatigue. So it does 2d6, and if they take damage, they are fatigued.
Nice. Let's pop it. Stretch it down. There we go.
Okie doke. And that is Cernan's turn.
That brings us to Jens.
How far can gens move?
And
The
they're
usual
already
amount?
shaken, so there's that.
The usual amount, like just
Thank
a
you,
few steps.
Genitalia. Genitalia says bennies are looking. Bennies are looking this. Let the bennies flow. Go.
What just happened?
You just
How
got,
far can
you've
Jen
just got
move?
awarded bennies by one of the watchers because they typed the magic key phrase that means I have to give you all bennies.
That sounds good. How far can gens move? The usual amount, or
Your
I
pace.
saw people move.
You move your
Sorry?
pace. It's your pace, which I
Move
believe for
your
you
pace.
is 6.
Okay.
I think your pace is
Means
6,
I
isn't
can't
it?
move too. Means I can't move very far.
You can run if you want to, but that's randomable. I'll say the word random right now.
I think I'll move to here.
Well, that's kind of a random disability to have.
It is rather, isn't it? I'll have to give one for that. I like that.
Okay. I'm going to move to there, or well, actually, I'll move further over here. But bump to 7. Okay, well, anyhow, I'm moving 6.
I
and then
turn
on
those
my
files off. They're
way,
really slowing everything down. Yep.
I'm going to target this guy. Actually, can I make it to the hidden to beside the window? I think there's a few extra moves in there that I was just trying to adjust my spot.
Well, that's because I'll go on. I'll be generous and let you get to there because I'm feeling nice.
Well, if not, I can just run over the table. I don't have to do it the polite way.
Exactly. You can do it. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's not a problem. Yeah.
So I'd rather be hidden. But on my way there, I'm going to target. Let's see, how do you do this? Yeah, I'm going to target that guy on my way when he's clearly visible. I'm going to throw my shuriken at him through the window. I might add, just so you know. There's
I'll be generous and say the window's open because I'll be nice like that.
Ooh, might have gotten something going on there. Okay, is that what did it say? Hit. Okay. Shuriken. For 7. Unharmed immunity.
Oh, good. I've got the immunity bug back. That's not going to be fun. Still unharmed because they're toughness 9, but they're not immune.
Okay. Well, I'm still trying to. I'm still trying to.
I was waiting for that. I'm sitting here going, no one said it yet. I might have got away with it, but no, there it comes.
Immunity, you did it again?
It's obviously in the
Jesus.
module.
I'm still trying.
If you go to there, you can't see it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Fair enough.
But I'm doing it on the way.
I'm not sure what's going on there, but anyway. Oh, the patrol going a bit shaken with wounds. Oh, I've just noticed I'm getting sound effects because it's showing wounds. That's annoying. I have to see if I can work out how to fix that. Okay, I think everyone's been, so let's do another round this turn. Hopefully I can move everyone together. Cernan's up first.
Cernan or Blob?
Hang on, didn't
You're still on hold, Blob.
I thought I was waiting for Jens to finish his go, and then I was going to interrupt Patrol Golem 3.
Well, Patrol Golem 3 moved much earlier on.
All right, okay.
Don't forget, the initiative's getting interesting because the initiative for that round's got for the bad guys is all over the place because I'm still trying to group them. So I'll let you have your action for last turn, then I'll deal you for this turn. I'll be generous like that. I'm still trying to get them all sorted out.
I'm going to that window.
Okie dokie.
Very good at initiative.
If I want to do the raise, it's an extra 2 points, or is it an extra 1 point?
I believe
Sorry,
it's 2 points for the raise.
2 points if it's your mystic power, yes.
Oh.
There's no dice rolls.
There's a shield between you and the thing.
Yeah, I was just realizing that I kind of did that a little backwards. Oh well.
You could step to the side and do it over the ledge.
And I'm going to see if I can do anything to this golem with a thrown dagger.
Which golem?
The one on the other side of that barrier. How high is the barrier?
Basically, the only way to attack through that barrier would be to destroy the barrier.
Oh, okay. Well, I see.
That's why
In that
Servant
case-
put it there. It's a barrier to block all movement. Or is it? Oh no,
I
it's
asked
bone,
about
isn't
that.
it? It's bone, isn't? Yeah, no, you can't fire. Let's put it this way: he put it there to stop the big owl to attack the town. Therefore, he's got to be able to block everything. Therefore, you can't fire through it. Otherwise, they can. So, if you want to throw through it, I'll allow it. But then they can shoot back. So it's your call, guys.
Use my dexterity to make the arrow go right up really steep and then come down right on his forehead. I'll throw it up. Like an arrow, like an archer shoots over a wall.
You could step to
Okay,
the side and
Legolas.
shoot down. Maybe that would work. At least you have
well,
cover.
that's my anyway. That'll be my action. I'll move to that window and give myself.
What were you going to? What were you going to attack the patrol golem with?
Thrown dagger, obviously.
At 10-inch range.
You know, I'm quite good with daggers. Yeah, but I won't bother.
Okay,
I'm
no. I'm retconning. I'm thinking about it. Yes, you can do it, but what I'm going to say is it will be the same for them. It's 50-50 whether anything that passes through hits the barrier or hits a gap in the barrier. That seems the most reasonable way. So if you throw the dagger and it hits, you then get to roll another dice saying odd or even. And if you don't roll what you rolled, then even though you hit, it hit the barrier, not the target. I think that's the way to do it.
If I get like a 75 on my attack roll.
In other words, you're opening Pandora's box.
Yes.
That's me done for the round, and then so I'm done.
Sure.
yeah.
Now I'll deal you a new card.
Deal me in. Look at
Cernan
that.
is up.
Go first.
Okay, Cernan's actually going to go ahead and run to get to the side here.
Okay. Yeah, it does look like you can see down there.
And I'm going to throw a fan of bones.
Go for it.
No, I said I will throw a fan. Hang on, my conviction went away.
Did it?
Oh,
no.
boy.
Yeah, you were bouncing back and forth between me and Bloodhimony and
Yeah. Fair enough. Put it back. Roll a d6 and add it to the 1. They see.
Woohoo, 2.
They see. You see now what you've just done there, Blobhimony, is the worst way to use conviction in Fantasy Grounds. As soon as you get to your turn, it'll expire.
Remember that, and then keep it from expiring.
You'll just have to point it out. Is the point I'm trying to make?
Because you put me in the wrong order on the combat tracker because of the bones. Let's blame it on the bones.
Okay, so that will hit.
Okay.
Greater burst is 46. Oops, nope, too many dice.
You haven't targeted them yet, so let me do that quickly.
Oh, you're right, my bad.
They didn't actually target them on your attack roll either. But you successfully cast it, and Seraph effects, so go for it.
It's like a noob, isn't he? Just keeps not targeting.
Why didn't that do? Why didn't that?
I
do
have
anything?
no idea, because they were targeted.
I think they've broken Fantasy Grounds again.
Blame Lone Wolf.
It's all broken again.
Immunity.
Shut up.
Immunity.
I'm not in the mood right
Immunity.
now. Not in the mood when if this combat's broken because of it, I'm not in the mood for immunity jokes. Okay.
Just pause it, go back, and then turn off test extension and turn off dual helms extension and turn off anything that might be causing the bugs because a lot of them haven't been updated probably, have they?
possibly.
Blame
Thing is-
blame Lone Wolf.
I'll blame Lone Wolf. Okay.
No, I'm kidding.
Oh no.
I know.
It's all right. Blame Lone Wolf likes being blamed, and he loves it.
He's
Oh,
used
I
to it,
know.
does.
He loves it. He's gonna hear it on the stream and hold a grudge.
Stop updating whatever he's updating.
Right.
Okay,
works-
and since
he
that
works
was
hard
that
on it,
killed
for
all the
sure.
pilots, I think I'm good to go.
And golem number 2. Okay, they're going to advance this way.
Killed them? You killed them. Certain, you killed them.
No. I just held them to the grave. That's all.
And okay. 2. No, that won't be enough to do any damage. That's okay. Your conviction is you're up, Mr. Blob New Himini.
It's my turn.
Are you keeping conviction?
Yes, I am keeping conviction. Yes. Step through this window. More like a blob through the window.
Back to game mode so I can see what you're up to. You'll step through the window. Yep.
What's my pace? Pace, Blobby.
6, I imagine.
6.
So
Right.
you've moved 4 so far.
Can I see him from here on through this fence now? Can I? So I can shoot him, throw a dagger in his eyeball.
Like the barriers, you can see him through the barrier.
Get the extra in. Can see him? Can I?
Yeah, you can clamber up.
I'm going to kill him now. I'm going to kill.
Clamber up. Make an athletics check to clamber up on the rocks, and then you can kill him.
A blob. I'll just blob up the rock.
You still have to climb up it. Here you go. That's fine. Oh, you can attack. I think he made a very good. Ignore that much. Anyway, right. Roll the attack. It's not a module bug, it's a rule set bug, and I don't code the rule set. Human raise.
Someone keeps damaging the dice area.
I know this that. Didn't hurt the golem, I'm afraid.
Oh, booger. All right.
Well, at one point, how annoying is that? I do love the way. I do love them. What's it called? Section D. That's how the bad guys generate them PowerPoints. That's why bad guys always have that villainous laugh. It's their way of generating PowerPoints. Okay, moving him to there. And the Shield Guardian has shrunk, but he'll move to there. The Astral Elf Warrior will move to there. And the other Astral Elf Warrior, is meant to be part of that group. Drag him.
Can anybody pull pull opponents toward you, because you could pull them into the shield wall and let them get torn up?
I'll just put him in the wrong bloody. Troll Golem. here. 2, here we go. So as a limited free action, it's going to transform from ranged mode to, sorry, it's a limited action. It changes from ranged mode to melee mode and then performs a melee attack upon Sargon. Missing.
No.
Okay. And 2 is, that one's controlling it. Elf Scout. Actually, I'll tell you what Elf Scout's going to do. Jump. Clamber out the top. Grapple up here. Shoot his longbow. Target he sees. He misses, but his longbow string doesn't snap. Fortunately, the second Asher Elf Scout will do the same thing. He'll scramble out.
His dice don't explode?
No, the 6 doesn't.
Is that a wild?
I was rolling to see if he crit failed, but he didn't.
Oh, I see.
Patrol Golem 1 remains shaken. Where is Patrol Golem 1? So Patrol Golem 1 remains shaken. Okay. Where is Elven Warrior number 5? B in Patrol Golem 2's group. Oh, this was so much easier if it I wanted to do originally. He is going to come round to there. First strike? Sargon? I can't remember.
Yep.
Okay, you get
Yes,
first strike on Astral Elf Warrior number 5.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you hit him.
Becomes distracted, and I am using that for damage at the moment.
Not that was attacking Astral Elf, not the Patrol Golem. Because it's a free attack, isn't it?
Right damage.
Try again, roll the right damage. I've done, so if you roll again now, it'll be the attack on the Astral Elf. Or is that the non? That's because that's. Sorry, I'll take it back. I can just apply it. I'll see what you're saying. Yeah, because you. Say immunity again now. I'm less well done.
Strength, which is a D8, the weapon, which
More
is a
immunity.
D8. Sorry, my strength.
It's okay. It's fine. It's because when you did the other attack, it threw me because of course you were attacking. Okay, so Patrol Golem 1 is frozen. This Astral Elf Scout's going to clamber out on top of the Golem. He's going to fire a bow at Blobno Himini. And miss. The other Astral Elf basically clambers down the back of the Golem and basically gets to there. By the time he's climbed to the bottom, he can't do much else. Actually, no, I'll give you cover, Cernan, but I'm going to fire an arrow at you. Problem there. Patrol Golem number 3 basically pauses for a second, letting the 2 Astral Elf Scouts decant Golem. Then it continues onwards. Like so. Fires a Radiant Bolt at Cernan. Dodges to the side at the last second. Elf Scout basically smashes through the window. Gets to there. Fires a bow at Jens. Missing. The other Astral Elf Scout also comes through the window and dives for cover behind the table. And that brings us to TK. One guy needed to be here today. Is not here. It's typical, isn't it? Not for this fight. For the next encounter.
Oh, one sec. Shit.
Oh.
Okay. Well, I guess
What's
those
two
two
hits?
hits with a raise.
Sounds like
Yeah,
two
you
hits with a
didn't
raise,
move.
mate.
You didn't improve my movement, but it doesn't matter.
It's okay. I was peeking things
No
in the
worries.
background. Wounds? Wounds with your first attack?
32 points.
Okay. That's okay. It's not a problem.
So that one's bleeding out. Do I get my second attack? Well, are you gonna try and fucking hit me with some shit here? I got to roll evasion.
Yeah, you must basically the patrol golem has a well. You've incapacitated the patrol golem, so it goes into its explosive demise. You get to make an agility check to avoid the blast, which you do.
And why do I have fatigue?
You haven't eaten properly.
You ate some bad food. I went to the good restaurant. Guess what? You went to the bad restaurant.
I don't know why you've got fatigue. Okay, so you would have taken 20 points of damage, but you're absolutely fine. As you
But why
avoid.
why does it say fatigue? I don't see it on my sheet.
Did you crit fail last week and I forgot to move it today? And you didn't notice until now?
Well, no, because all my stuff was with the success.
No, did you quit fail last game and didn't notice that you were fatigued until now? Is what I'm thinking.
No, I know I was fatigued last game.
All right, there you are then. That's what it is. I just didn't turn it off.
Oh, well, that was nice of you. Okay. Yeah, I went through the whole thing last time with fatigue. I was fatigued the whole game last time.
You don't get to maintain distracted and vulnerable, but you can maintain your conviction, Sargon.
I maintain my
I'm
conviction.
going to maintain my conviction.
I just spent a penny to maintain my conviction.
Yeah, I know. I didn't mention it.
Did something happen to a bunch of things?
Yeah.
Okay.
I did a quick time balance.
I am going to attack it once.
Sorry.
Multi-action running. So I will attack it once.
I expect for a party of 5, so I just reduce for a part. I expect for a party of 6, so I just reduced for a party of 5 and forgot. Do you know what I mean? It will raise upon the iron golem. Nice. Fortunately, you do
I'm
not
gonna
get.
Benny that damage. Oh, I forgot my D6 for hating it.
$12. Afraid 12 won't do it. I'm golem. I said I'm a patrol golem.
Alright, I'm going to, like I said, Benny that damage because I want it to go down.
Yep.
And there's that extra I hate it damage in there.
2 wounds. Nice. Okay.
Distracted. Alright, then I am going to run away from it. Since it's now shaken.
Yep.
Jumping over the wall and disappearing in midair as I activate my ring of invisibility.
Okie doke. I think I'm going to be evil. Spend a Benny.
Think.
You still get away. It's just I was going to spend a Benny to let it unshake, just to get a swipe at you as you tried to evade. Do you know what I mean? But it's fine.
Yep. I'm going to, and as limited free action, I will do that. It should be 2, 4, 5 points. Right. Come on, click and drag. Just do this.
I do think the fires are.
Oh, whoops! It's supposed to be attack and. How did that take? Come on. There we go.
Curious to see if that speeds it up. Go for it. Well, I was trying to remember because I know I did the one to really I really reduced the amount of frames. I think I put Fancy Games down to 10 frames a second, which I'm now regretting. Just can't remember how to turn it back.
The VSync
Why
one,
would
isn't
you
it?
do that?
VSync command, 0 to 3 in it, I think. Image quality as well.
4.
0 to 3.
4 is the lowest.
Yeah, VSync rate. No, VSync rate is
0 is the fastest.
yeah. Okay, VSync rate's back to that, so we'll see what happens. No, there was a point where I was testing. I was testing stuff at some point, the graphic cards impact and stuff. So let's see what happens. Okay, deflection applied to Sargon. Off you go, Sargon.
I think it took the wrong one though. Oh, there it is. Okay, I'm good.
Sargon ends his turn. Jens, over to you. Evasion. For some reason, it's not doing any difference.
Start with the rapier on this guy.
Okay.
And that's a hit. And hopefully a lot of damage. Did it take? Did you see the damage? I'll do it again. Oh, it did see the damage? Okay. Unharmed.
Unharmed,
I think I'm gonna Benny that damage. Try one more time. Oh Lord, that's not much either. That's the same thing. One more time. Come on, do better than that. So much better. Oh well, too bad. And then I'll use the other sword. I guess doesn't matter which one. And that is a hit. Okay. For not enough damage. Oh, shaken. How exciting. Okay.
accidentally closed my window, so I didn't get the sound effect going there. So it's like, ah, there we are. Opened it up again. Shaken. Yep, he's shaken. No problem at all.
And call it good. Ventro's squawking wildly. He doesn't like stormtroopers.
Astral Elf Scout number 7 is. Where's he? I can't see my crown. I can't see the crown. Oh, he must still. They must still be in the.
Warrior 1, 2.
Okay, I'm very confused now. Astral Scout 1, Astral Scout 2, Astral Scout 6, Astral Scout 5, 7 and 8, and the Astral Warriors. Where the hell are they? Okay,
8
they
is on the wall. Is on the cliff face.
Warrior is, yeah. I think I've got two more Astral Scout Warriors than I'm meant to have, which is fine. I'm just getting rid of them. I was very confused there because it's like, hang on, where are they? Okay, Astral Elf Warrior number 4. That's better. He's going to run. 12. Doesn't need the 12. Actually, in fact, if he's got the 12, he might as well. In the hopes that his mate can get a flanking position on you. That's a sword swipe at TK. Missing. He's going to have to run as well. Enough.
And you said they've got flanking?
Yeah, well, yeah, gang up bonus.
Oh, yeah. Got it.
That's a hit with a raise. I can't get the sound effects now. That's why. Oh, there you go. Laugh there. Sorry.
I heard it.
Yeah, I did. Right. I just did a hit. I just rolled the wrong thing there. But let's just let's roll the damage, and we'll call it a day. 2 wounds. Oh, this one comes in with a wild, furious, frenzied level of attacks, and you do everything you can to parry them and succeed. That's all that matters. And the
He just
second
looks
attack,
at him like, what? He looks at the geezer and goes, what? What was that? He tried to hit me?
he's got 4 arms. He can parry everything. Oh, the bad guy's got the Joker. The bad guy's got the Joker. Okay, the Armed Golem will take 2 actions. For its first action, it's going to it throws the. Yep, it succeeds with its throw. So for its first shot, the Armed Golem basically successfully throws something that lands on the deck of the ship in the docks. It immediately starts burning. As its second action, moves to here and basically, well, bash Sargon into the ground after Sargon gets his first strike.
I'm invisible.
Of course you are.
If
Can
that
smell
makes a
you.
difference.
No, that's it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
but
if it's applied to you, wouldn't the effect automatically take?
You have a heat imprint.
No. It's absolutely fine. That's fine. And I didn't need to multi-action. They don't have blind sense or anything which would allow them to sense
He
your
might have
existence.
multi-actioned. He didn't know the guy was invisible. He expected somebody to be there.
Yeah, no, he doesn't pick up on the fact that someone's there. Let's see about the Astral Elf Warrior. He most certainly won't. The other Astral Elf Warrior,
Stop it.
he won't.
Scratching the furniture.
Scratch it. Okay, Blobdo Hibity, you're up. Yeah, they don't sense you.
Can I go across here?
Need to test that.
That if you were invisible,
Actually,
they
I
could
can. I can use my wall walker power. I'm going to wall walk across. I'm going to wall walk and go across here, and go and.
I
I
need
want
to
to do
test
that.
something real quick. I think I made a mistake.
Actually,
I
that
thought
might
they
be a
could
bad move.
still hit you.
Pardon?
It just was at a lower. They had a penalty.
They'll be -6 to hit it if they don't. But if they don't know you're there, the notice. My view is if they failed the notice check to notice you're there, then they don't know you're there to attack.
Fair enough.
Because they might have heard you or sensed something. If they have magical sight or something to detect you're there, then they know you're there, but they still have the penalty to hit you because they don't know exactly where you are. But if they have no forms of magical detection, then and they fail a notice check, they don't know you're there. Simple as that. You're invisible. But don't forget, it goes the same way with the other guys. Okay, Blob, are you just moving down there now instead? You're not moving across.
Yeah, I might as well just kill these things while I'm on the way in it instead of fighting about.
It should be pointed from a technical perspective, I suppose. The elf is standing on top of the golem.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Thinking about it, I'll put a +1 on because if you remember, he stayed on top so he could shoot. But he could shoot both
Well, my
arrows.
reach is 2, so it doesn't matter what he does anyway.
Oh, it doesn't matter anyway. Yeah, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. Then you can slice him from there. Go for it.
Who am I targeting? I don't want to target the golem. Right, hang on.
Fancy grounds is giving me fun. Vicky. Asher Elf Scout is hit.
Does the blue mean that creature is targeted? Is that what the blue means?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Did I kill him?
I think you did.
I'm going to do the second damage on the golem. What's the golem's armor? Would an 8 have hit or an 8 have hit?
Well, you hit it with a right.
So so 10. The second one would have been a raise.
Well, I'll find that out in a second or not. Yeah, with raise, roll the damage. Unharmed.
That's terrible. Is he targeting him? Right, okay. Ben. Yeah, it's definitely doing its thing in it. Hang on, make sure that's clicked.
Soak.
Boom.
Okay. Yeah, you get to make it. You get the order of making an evasion check. The patrol golem explodes. Yep, you're both fine.
We're both.
Well, the
There's only
scout.
one of me.
The scout had to make a check as well. Both you and the actual elf scout dive for the sides as the patrol golem explodes in a fiery cacophony of death.
I'm going to move up there.
Okay.
Dead next.
Don't forget to maintain your conviction if you want to keep it going. You
Oh.
forgot.
I thought you did that for me.
Not if you don't spend a penny, no.
Oh, Benny.
Okay. Us elf warrior number 4 will.
Players do that from the combat tracker, or is it going to be the GM does it?
What?
Maintains it.
No, the players
Oh, you
do
can
it.
drag it from the box to the Benny box, can't you?
Yes.
On the
You
player.
You
drag
drag
a
it from the Benny box to the conviction box.
Yeah.
Yeah, so long since I've used it, I've forgotten.
I think I might have stabbed you, TK.
You noob. You stab me, roll the damage. Wow, that's a lot of dice.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You're going to dodge it.
Yeah, I am. Ugh. I'm AFK right now. Ugh.
Someone said in the chat,
I can
let the
press the
bennies
same
flow.
button.
Let the bennies flow. Let the
No,
bennies
I'm
flow.
coming. I'm soaking right now.
No one
Tell
says
me
gotta
it's
no.
find me out.
soaking right
Where
now.
am I on the track? I'm down at the bottom, aren't I? Okay, there we are.
The pennies were flowing yesterday.
They were certainly flowing yesterday. That soaks one of the 2 wounds. Soaks both the wounds. You're fine. You dodged the blow at the last second.
Am I gonna have to wake Madison up to get another Benny?
Yes.
Okay, Jens, you're up, sir.
Jens is up. Jens is going to attack the same scout.
Okay,
Hopefully
the fight in the
dispatching.
restaurant. The fight in the restaurant is ongoing. Everyone's pouring out. This
Come
fight,
on.
they're not to blow the GM. If this fight is, oh well, very nice, Jen. If this fight, they're not to blow the GM, must let the bennies flow. And then Ringer says,
Awesome.
"Well, let the bennies flow today too." So there you go.
Excellent.
Woohoo! Thank you.
There we go.
Flowing bennies. There was some damage done. And I'm not going to stop there. I'm going to attack with the longsword as well.
Well,
Hopefully.
that's enough to take that scout out. So
Oh,
you might
that dispatched him?
yes.
Okay. I'm going to, instead of attacking with the sword, I'm going to use my flexible
Yes.
power or whatever it is to take marksman, just for fun.
Okie dokie.
And I'm going to target the other scout.
Okay.
And I'm going to throw, as my second attack, I'm going to throw my shuriken. Now, does it bump to a D12? Is that what +1 means? Or
No, it just means you negate any penalties.
oh,
But
I
you'll
thought it
just
said
get-
+1 or
So
penalty.
you'll get a +1 bonus if there's no penalties to negate. So you just give yourself a +1 modifier.
Okay, and how do I give myself a +1 modifier?
Easiest way
Oh.
is just
Box.
click in the modifier
In the box.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can either use
In
the
that
mouse
case-
wheel or just type 1.
There we go. Oh my god.
It's enough. You hit because of marksman,
Okay.
ironically.
Oh, it's gonna explode. Did it
Okay.
explode
So
enough?
yeah, you
to-
basically you use the rape. You basically stab one and then throw a shuriken at the other one. And yep, the only thing is you can't move to use the marksman edge, so you can't move now if that makes sense. But that's fine.
That's fine. Is the guy still alive? He
Oh,
survived.
no. Basically, the shuriken basically takes him out instantly if it lets me delete him, and then obviously the shuriken reappears in your hand as if by magic, because of course it was.
That works. Thank you.
No problem. Astral Elf Scout number 5 will obviously ready his longsword and swing it at Blobno Himini. Missing. Snowden, you're up, sir.
Okay, looks like we've still got a few bad guys out there. TK, have you got those guys?
I mean, I should, but I've got to go deal with them, and I'm way down on the tracker. But yeah, should be able to.
Well, I mean, I'm down real low on the tracker too. Is why I'm asking.
Yeah, I should be all right.
Okay. In that case, I will do another fan of bones.
You won't be able to hit the golem from here, I think, because of the. You know what I mean?
Oh, because of the height, yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's fine.
But you can get you can get everyone else. Yeah.
Dooby-dooby-doo. Let's do that to make sure I've got enough PowerPoints. And
Do
we're
that
going
to
to
show
add
you slower.
that and that.
The sun just rose in Seattle.
I haven't seen the sun for a couple of days. It's been in cloud over here. I know, I'm just joking. Sorry, that was a response to the chat. Elspeth is always Elspeth to me. I was reading the text, Jenazayla, that's the problem. Ouch!
Oh my goodness. What the hell?
This is why I like the air effects. It clears up fights nice and quick. Come on. Oh, immunity?
Again,
Uni?
Jesus, who converted this thing?
And let's re-roll that shaken one. Don't do that. Stop it.
Stop it. Oh, stop.
Oh yeah.
Oh, stop it.
Good Lord, what are you
Holy
going on
man.
about?
Don't do it.
Wow. It's definitely on the upper end.
There we go.
And then, just because I did take out all those, I will go ahead and step over here to provide some moral support.
Sounds good. Okay, yeah,
Sis boom ba, kick him in the. Oh, hey, no, that's not what I said.
I assume you didn't want your conviction to end, or did you?
I just spent a new one.
He's
How
got
can
more
you blame me?
conviction than Benny's, apparently.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I've got 9. I had 9 conviction.
Oh, fair enough. I see. You're going to let them expire because you've got so much conviction. Yeah, understood.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. Save
yeah. But the
bennies.
thing is, I spent the conviction at the start of the round. Why would it have expired?
It doesn't expire until your end, but it prompts you at the beginning of your turn.
No. I spent a new one at the start of the round.
Oh, in that case, I'll put it back on for you. So, got to put the V in, otherwise it treats conviction as confused. Patrol Golden 3 appears to have. Patrol Golden 3 died, so why is it still on the combat tracker? Confused. That brings us to TK. Very weird stuff happened when the 4C extension broke today, it would appear. So I only used it for this encounter, so we're okay for the rest of the campaign.
Well, there's just this one guy left.
2 guys on you.
Oh. Well, in that case,
Can't sweep. Well, you
Why
can,
not?
but well, you'll hit Cernant.
yeah, he'll be all right.
If you're sweeping, you have to target Cernant as well. Record.
Oh, I thought I have improved sweep, so I don't have to do that.
Improved sweep just means you don't have a -2 penalty when
No,
sweeping.
I know. I'm kidding.
I know.
There's a new version of sweep called a really improved sweep, where you can just hit everything and move at the same time, and don't hit your friends. Only in my
All right.
games.
All right. Hang on. So, am I missing the natural selection window here?
You've targeted both Astral Elf Warriors.
Oh, okay, now they're there. Okay.
Are you sweeping?
They were there the whole time.
No. It was the targeting thing. It wasn't targeting one of them.
Are you sweeping or are you just doing 2 attacks?
I've got it. Just easy.
Just asking.
Easy. This shit's all slow, so I'm making sure that everything went in. Okay, good.
I don't know why it's slow. I might bounce after this fight. It's nice and quick.
So I hit them both with a raise.
You did?
Right?
Yep, with a frenzy. Yeah, absolutely fine. So smack, absolutely fine. Go for it. Immunity?
What the fuck? How do I? Where's the? Did you do immunity again?
It's a bug, isn't it, on the monsters?
Is it a bug on the monsters or the guy that did the conversion? Who's got the bug? There we go.
So, but see, this is the thing about it. Look, that Astral Elf Warrior didn't have the immunity thing, but the other one did. So God knows what's going on.
No, I know. It happens. I get it.
No, it's just I don't know what's going on. I supposedly fixed it, but I keep every so often an Astral Elf Warrior appears with immunity to everything, but it's not all the time. It's very confusing. Okay, this badly
Now,
wound.
Hey! Why did you? Jesus Christ! You forwarded the thing before I could continue my immunity.
Your immunity.
Or my conviction.
He's got
rather.
immunity
What
now.
the
Look, he's
hell?
got immunity. Look,
Jesus.
immunity.
Where's my
That's-
conviction, DM?
You can't. Oh, for God's sake! It became confused.
Yeah, it's because of immunity.
No, it's because you forwarded my turn
Gosh.
instead of letting me do it when I was going to pass my conviction. Do my conviction.
Yeah, that's what you say. I'm not sure that's true. You might be making it up.
Yeah. Player error.
Not at all. He didn't. I didn't.
You're
Get
trying to
to
blame it
forward
on
my
immunity
turn.
now. You're trying to blame it on immunity.
Oh my goodness.
I didn't get to forward my turn.
Immunity.
Sounds like sour grapes.
The DM is all gung ho on forwarding the turns.
I was pressing them buttons. That's all it is.
I've just shot you, Blob No Hibity, by the way, and you took a wound.
No, I didn't. You think I took a wound? Haven't I got evasion? I've got cunning evasion. If someone shoots me, I might. They explode.
Somehow I doubt that.
I should have taken that ability for
How
my
did he hit me? How did he
flexible
even hit me? It should like fire the. Why did my
martial flexibility.
uncanny reflexes? Feigned. I haven't got dodge. I haven't got dodge. That's why I haven't got dodge. Well, you know what that means, isn't it? Okay, combat tracker. I'm dragging the Benny, not the whole tracker.
Yeah, I know, it's annoying that. I wish you could lock the combat tracker. I really do. It's the one you drag things over the most, so it's the easiest one to. Okay. That's so you dodged to one side, avoiding the radiant blast.
It opened up a hole in me, and the bullet went through the gap I left.
And then the invisible Sargon gets to go next.
Okay. Real quick, I need you to take off one effect, the deflection at fighting -2.
Okay. Because you got the raise.
Yeah, because it's meant
No
to
problem.
raise. And then I have got the drop because I'm invisible and they're not aware I'm here.
That's why I did the notice checks.
All right, good. Am I still targeting myself? Yes. So I will spend 2 points for that, or 4 points for that. I will continue my conviction. No, that was supposed to be a Benny. Stop freaking out. I will continue my conviction.
Are you taking notes, TK?
Oh, Jesus Christ. I do it at the end like you're supposed to. It works just fine if the DM doesn't mess with me.
And I am going. Friggin' effects. After the Iron Golem. I got him targeted. Alright. Out of nowhere, a huge freaking sword swings at and hits the Iron Golem.
Leaves the Iron Golem in half.
Green text
it
on
very
dark
well
brown
might.
doesn't work, so I should.
I'm
No.
probably warping reality around me with how much freaking sonic power I'm putting out. 2 hits with raises.
Yeah, I thought it was just my bad eyes and age, right? So I never really say anything.
No, it's fine. It was me trying stuff with the theme. It didn't work. Okay, well that's 2 hits. Yeah.
You should have seen me trying to find out the names of those extensions this morning. I mean, my nose was pressed up to the computer screen trying to see it.
No worries. 4 wounds upon the Iron Golem. Well, that's just a little excessive, isn't it? Let's see what we can do about that. Okay, 3 wounds upon the Iron Golem as it soaks one.
Okay.
It's still standing,
Second
basically.
hit. No, that's fine.
Cost me a penny to do that, but it just means I get to soak both of your attacks into the golem. Annoyingly, the Shield Guardian isn't able to protect the golem, so it can't do anything. Yep, that's the end of the golem. Hang on, you targeted yourself that time. Good job I didn't delete it.
Uh-oh.
Sargon's incapacitated.
That's one of the risks of being invisible. You don't know you're there.
Accidentally killed yourself.
Did you take off the distracted invisible I accidentally put on myself then?
Yeah. There we go.
Alright. And I have multi-action for my speed, so...
You're not going to get the drop on the rest of them, as they might not know where you are, but they
fine.
don't. You know what I mean? They seeing as you just incapacitated something, they'll know something's there. They just don't know where you
That's
are.
why I went after the Iron Golem first, was because I had the drop.
Absolutely fine.
So, as a backslash at Astral Elf Warrior number 2.
The Shield Guardian is completely useless because he doesn't know you're there to block the attack, which is really annoying. His whole purpose is to stand there and intercept your attacks, but he can't do that if he can't see them. Nicely done.
Sword damage. Oh, immunity.
Immunity?
Again.
Yeah, he
Good
should be
Lord.
11. Yeah,
We
he
should
be-
get a Benny for every misapplied immunity.
I agree. That's a great rule.
Backwards compatible as well, so we should get we get about 40 bennies now. So
Retroactive.
I agree.
that's the word I was looking for. Retroactive. Yeah.
The waste of immortality and long lives. Come and die.
The weird thing is, oh,
Worthington's on hold.
a thingy is most certainly the actual NPC doesn't have the immunity bug, so God knows where this is finding the immunity. Yeah,
Probably from the combat. It's probably from the NPCs in the encounters.
Seriously?
yeah, but the actual original one's set up correctly. That's the weird thing about it. Anyway,
Sometimes it makes copies of the
Yeah.
encounter ones are not the same as the ones that are.
okay, I'm shooting you again. God no himiny.
Why?
Because you keep making trouble.
No,
Why are you
because you're-
being so mean to me for?
Because you're the only target in
Because you're
front.
convenient.
You're the only thing. There's a big barrier that stops the golem going any further forward. So what it can do is shoot you repeatedly. it's just who's available targets at the time. He's not going to shoot his own elves. Okay, you dodge the blast again from the radiant.
Can I frenzy? Can I do a frenzy on two things but moving at the same time, so I can hit this guy and then hit the robot?
Yes.
Yes.
I allow it. Let me put it that way.
It's an edge, isn't it, frenzy? My gut feeling is I don't see why not. A character with frenzy rolls a second fighting die with any one of his fighting attacks on the turn. Moving is a free action, so therefore yes, you can. I wasn't going to say no. I just was curious about raw, as it were. You know what I mean? So yeah, I don't see why not. Because you make one fighting attack. The only thing would be is if you don't logically speaking, you'd have to, yeah.
2 hits, 1 raise.
Okay, so you have to deal with the Astral Elf first. If you don't put the Astral Elf down, he will get a free attack on you as you move to attack the golem. Would be my only interpretation of that.
Look at Blob Eminy's green dice. That's nice.
Well, okay. The golem
Don't worry
doesn't get a
about
free
that.
attack now.
No, don't worry about that. Just roll the. That's Fancy Grounds just doing its targeting. So roll the second lot of damage for the Astral Elf Scout. We can work it out manually. Okay, so it doesn't matter. What happens is you incapacitate the Astral Elf Scout. Therefore, he cannot do anything against you as you move over to engage the golem, which you then shake, unless you want to re-roll the damage.
And what is the toughness of this golem piece of junk? Well, I almost killed it, didn't I? So I might as well just re-roll the damage, isn't it?
Yeah, with
Dice
threes,
are gonna be in my favour.
with 3 threes and 1 2, you shook it. So yeah, if the dice are okay, you'll be okay. Got 6 in there. I think you might have got it. Oh, you're kidding me! What?
Arse. Oh well, I'll accept the shaken.
Got to set the shaken. No problem at all.
And then I'm gonna do that thing. Don't you do anything yet.
I'm not doing
Patience.
anything.
Patience.
Not touching.
Patience.
Not
Why is
touching
it
anything.
taking so long to get to Jens's turn?
We're being mean.
Thank you. Oh my goodness. Okay,
That-
Jens is
that-
going outside.
That bloody
For the first
window's
time.
that bloody window's closed. Hang on.
Oh, somebody's crashed through it, so it should be open.
I know it should be opened. For some reason, the window is not in this. The window. Oh, for crying out loud! The window's there, so I have to
Can I
hover. I'll just move
can
you
I take
outside.
the
Don't
long
worry.
way
It's just
around?
no. Don't worry. It's just Fancy Grounds being weird. So I hover over the window there to actually open the window, but it actually shows the window there, so I can't actually click on it to open. Fancy Grounds is really giving me some grief today.
I don't think I have a target, and I just finished my move. So, how far down is it to over the wall?
6 inches straight down, basically. Yeah, it's 6 inches downwards because it's
Quite
a slope.
far.
It's a slope, so
Okay,
it's 36 feet down. I'm going to say for ease.
Oh, 6 feet down.
36 feet.
Oh, 36. Yeah, screw that. Well, I get to move. I get to move one more, so I'll move this way.
No problem.
And that is my turn.
Okay. I'm not pressing anything. You can press your end turn because I get in trouble. There we go.
Excellent.
Okay.
I
Astral
have to press it twice. Sorry.
Astral Elf Warrior 3 will advance to here and attack you. You are invisible, so it should factor in automatically the penalties to hit, which it does. So he desperately sweeps around the area in a desperate attempt trying to work out where you are. The Shield Guardian moves up as well. He's going to do the same thing. He's just going to bash in the random area, hoping to hit you, and misses. Because you're invisible.
Yes. Oh wait, first strike since he said close.
You'll get. Well, have you got improved first strike? Or just first strike?
I have improved first strike.
Oh, and then you get to strike both of them if you want, but then he's dead and you won't get a go. Yeah.
Well,
Okay,
no,
go for
the
it.
shield guard stepped up in melee range, right?
Technically, they both did.
Okay, so 1 through 3, I hit the warrior instead. I hit the. All right, I get a. The
Well, no,
first
because if you've got
strike-
improved, you get to do both. That's the point.
I do not have improved first strike.
Oh, I
just
see what
have
you
first-
say. Sorry, I misunderstood you. I apologise.
I've boosted myself to have improved first strike at times, but I don't right now.
That's okay. Right, so you get a free attack against the golem, and then it's your guardian, I should say. Then it's your go.
Now, what's boost your edge?
Warrior's gift.
Warrior's gift.
That's a hit with a raise. Very nice.
And I'm doing great sword damage.
Quite low on the first ones, but that 8 is enough to turn it into a shake. To be honest, actually, on a free strike, I'd leave it at that if I was you, because you've made it vulnerable and it's shaken, so it's easier to hurt it again now.
Yep.
And now it's your go. Sometimes I do these explanations
So
in case people are watching to
multi-action
learn.
and frenzy. I'm going after the Shield Guardian first. Oh wait, I should use a monk power. Let's do Smite. And what is a raise? 4th raise. So I'm going to pay 4 damage. Oh, armor piercing. How much is its armor? Armor 6.
Oh,
Armor piercing 2.
by the way, Ventro is much happier now, and he's flying around scoping the area.
Yeah, we never got a situation where I actually got to use Ventro to his full, but that's fine. It's okay.
You might yet find a way. I probably won't be able to make the final session though. So
Okay. That's okay.
All right. Did I
Hi,
roll my
Ventro.
attack? No, okay. I only have the Shield Guardian attack. That's what I want. So, great sword swinging.
I did try for Jens to lead the way a lot of times, so
Yes.
just didn't opportunity just didn't come up.
No, it's okay.
All right, hit both with raise. So I'll drop vulnerable on him, and great sword damage. First one.
Ooh. Ooh.
Okay, the first one does 3 wounds to him. Still standing.
Ooh, yeah.
Was standing.
Yeah, he's not going to survive that.
I'll need to name that move. And then a backslash at the Astro Warrior Elf. And great sword damage.
Immunity?
Again?
Then he's all round.
A new rule has taken effect. Woohoo!
Right, only for this fight. Okay, that just leaves. Hopefully, you guys. Well, I'll let we'll finish the round, but obviously you can dispatch the golem. Will be golem can be dispatched. I can't speak. Please, someone kill the golem.
Say that again,
I think
Taz?
that's exactly what he said.
Why?
Look, he's coming really slowly. Look, he's going walking across here real slow, just casually walking up the stairs,
Is that your invisibility? You're walking quietly?
picking out the plants.
It's
he's
combined
picking out
with the
food
fire. It's
Yeah, I'm deleting
doing it
the
in
fire.
pulses. So
I'm deleting the fire. That's cool, but it's doing that. Makes me worried for the rest of the adventure. There we go.
okay, Cernan is going to run.
So look, it's still doing it, even after I got rid of the fire.
Well, it's because
I
it's
find
finishing the
usually
move.
lighting that does this.
Pardon?
I find it's usually the lighting that causes the bog down and stuff.
I think it might be. Yeah, let's turn off lighting because you don't really need it. There we go. Anyway, Cernan is running. Let's see what happens with
Cernan is
runs.
running. He's going to do a fly. Oh, I don't need to run. Never mind. I will turn off the run. I'm going to do a flying leap. I have my wings just to slow my descent, so that I shouldn't need an athletics check.
And
And I'm going to wild attack as I'm going to leap in the air and stab down with my spear against this golem.
Look, it was line of sight. Look at that.
Line of
Smooth
sight or
sputter.
lighting.
Yeah.
You can turn on the fire again.
No, I've deleted them, so it's okay. Okay, go for it, Sona. You go glide it, you run, you glide down the cliff, you land by next to Blobhimini in front of the patrol golem and dispatch it, hopefully.
Wild attack. Yeah, wild attack. Rah!
You hit with a raise. Roll for damage.
And I was
Okay.
gonna play my love interest on the golem.
Yeah,
And
I don't want to know.
I just obviously the two of you get to make evasion rolls. Lucky two people. This golem just wants to impale you with multiple shards of shrapnel.
No.
I know you avoided it, so you're okay. You don't take the damage, but I just wanted to at least see what would have happened. Okay, congratulations. Right, well, that fight was impressive. So, a large elven fleet is attacking the Rock of Bral. The Rock's defences start firing 9 ballista towers in all. Each such stone tower is hexagonal and 25 feet tall. Atop each tower is a dwarven-built heavy ballista set in a special mount that allows it to be aimed in any direction, including straight up from the gravity plane. Complicated counter-raid mechanism.
No, this sounds like the Star Wars battle.
A complicated counterweight mechanism within the tower aids the 15 crew members in reloading it, such that they can fire every 10 seconds. So you get the idea that, you know, there's how many did I say there were? 9. So yeah, these towers are just firing ballista bolts everywhere. As you rush towards your ship, you see a hammerhead ship, the hammerhead ship Desperante, carrying the Bralian Navy commanders, take a direct hit and explode instantly. Junior Bralian officer looks at the destructor in horror and then turns to look at Worthington, who is actually with you, even though he's not here. The one guy's got the skill I need for the next sequence, and he doesn't turn up on the week we need him. And salutes. Sir Worthington, as the highest-ranking naval officer currently on the docks, I hereby make you Admiral of the Bralian fleet. He tosses you a sending stone. It has the mark of Bral on it. This will identify you to all ships on the Bralian Navy as being Fleet Admiral. This elven fleet is attacking us to allow the Bow of Corellian to get into optimum firing position on the planet below. He salutes you again. I must make a report to headquarters. Good luck.
I'm out of here. You take care of this.
I'm passing the buck and leaving.
Well, he's
Great shot, kid. That was 1 in a million.
He's a very junior officer. Don't you worry about that.
But he gets to assign who's in charge.
Well, you are recognised heroes, and you know, I mean, everyone knows what you've been doing against the Imperial Elven Navy. You are the leaders of the defence against the Elven Imperial Navy. So you're okay on that score. Okay, I'm just going to have to bring up his character. I'm going to have to run Worthington, alas. He's got 8 pennies, so that's okay.
We trust you to be in charge. Bye-bye.
Indeed. So, basically, with that, the officer runs off. Basically, what you've got to do is, obviously, you need to get into your strike, launch it, make contact with the Bralian Royal Navy fleet, and engage the enemy. The Bow of Corellian is basically, you can see it now. It's a huge elven ship. You can see it slowly moving towards the planet below. Your best estimate is basically the best estimates give that in 4 hours it will basically be in position to fire on the Maztecan continent below. And then every hour.
Imperial cruiser.
And every hour after that, then as the planet rotates beneath it, it will be able to fire again. So the estimations is based on the orbit. It will fire on Mazteca first, then it will fire on Karatur, then it will fire on Sakura, and then it will get to fire on the main continent of Faerun. And that will be the end of basically the planet below.
Are you holding a grudge from yesterday by not killing everybody, so you're going to kill all of us instead and the entire planet?
No, this has been the whole campaign, isn't it? You're going to fight the Bow of Corellian, which definitely isn't a metaphor for any big super weapons from any big science fiction movies ever.
Like the Death Star?
No, I didn't say that at all. Okie dokie.
Wait. You said it's blowing up Faerun underneath us?
Yes.
Hey, we can just skip this, guys.
I was going to say, if Blob Enemy might be like, good, blow it up.
Well, it's just I put the Rock of Space there, so there you go.
No more 5e.
Yeah, exactly.
Which movie was it? Which Star Wars was it where they blew up the entire planet? Everybody died?
The original.
I guess
There
I
were
don't-
several of them.
Yeah,
Actually, yeah, it's
but
quite a
in the
few of them,
ending, the
yeah.
hero and the heroine died. The sequel to Andor, I can't remember what it's called.
Oh, Rogue One.
Oh, Rogue One.
Rogue
Quite
One, thank you.
Quite possibly my favourite Star Wars movie nowadays. Anyway,
Rogue
Yeah.
One was great.
Yeah, Rogue One was good. Andor was great too.
Yeah, Rogue One is I think Empire's still the best, but I know this is a funny thing to say. I think Empire's still the best, but Rogue One's my favourite now, I think. Anyway, if you go and tank, you should have the good old mass battle icon. So you should have the 3 cross swords icon for the mass battle. You can see the Bralian fleet consists of 8 force tokens. The Imperial fleet consists of 10 force tokens. This will be each round of the battle will take an hour. As I say, it's estimated the Bow of Corellian will get into firing range in 4 hours. So if you're in an ideal situation, you can save the day. But anyway, Topola is on board already and able to double up as helmsman in the event that you don't, you're going to do other stuff. This will be the nature of the battle is going to be, obviously you can participate. You can either engage in, you can obviously support. However, the Elven Imperial fleet seems to be engaging in a lot of boarding action, so there may well be interesting events that take place during the combat. We shall see. Because I need to load up.
It would be a real achievement if we could kill that ship within 1 hour, and then Worthington never even sees the battle.
So, the random mass battles random battle event table. So I need the rules, which for the mass battle options.
Oh, is there another map?
There's no map.
Are
No,
we-
you just use the mass battles. But so basically, what happens is at the start of the combat here, you could obviously Worthington's leading, and then obviously you can choose whether you're leading the charge in hand-to-hand combat or in weapons combat or anything like that. So you could be whether you're taking a leading role in the fight. You could choose whether if you're engaging in combat but not taking a leading role, or you can choose to be disengaged, which basically means you're trying to sort of be in a more supportive nature. This will decide random events that happen over the battle, you see, as will be rolled on this table. It will decide what happens to all sorts of things. So, as I say, it's random events. Good old Wiggy, he wrote this years ago, and Travis used it in Adventure, and I loved it. So I'm using it here. Anyway, so first things first, you get to designate what type of role you want to take in the battle, whether you want to be sort of leading us. Basically, leading is you're taking an active commanding role. You'll have your own squads of soldiers, because obviously you can be spread out here and there, and be ships. If Bralian ships get attacked, you can be taking their marines and troops on board. So you could be leading a squad if you want. Engage is basically you're more taking it, going on your own, going out there and engaging stuff. And disengaged is you're taking more supportive role at the back. So you get to choose.
I have the ability for martial flexibility of taking ramming speed in case we want to pilot our ship into another ship.
Well, that would be you piloting the ship.
It would, but
Basically,
it could affect what role we're playing. That's why I say it.
Well, each of us are going to be selecting individually.
Oh, we're
what we're
selecting
doing.
individually. I didn't realize that. Okay.
Yeah.
So, Sargon, do you see yourself in a leading role, just engaging in general, or having a more defensive support role? So, you're going to be leading, engaged, or disengaged.
Oh, I'm leading at this moment.
Okay.
Oh, wait, Sargon. I'm sorry. That was Sargon you were asking.
No, Sargon. That's why I've shared.
In which case, yeah, Sargon is leading. Yeah, he's in charge of the boarding parties and counterboarding. So
It's absolutely fine. Sargon. Cernan, I mean, now see, I'm doing it now.
Cernan will be leading.
Okay, yeah, I'm going on the assumption that basically in this fight you all want to take an active role, and you're leaving Topolar to actually helm the ship, Houston. So TK, leading, engaged, or disengaged?
I'll be leading.
Leading. Blob no hibity. I'm just going to call you Blob.
I'm going to be slicing people up stealthily in the battlefield.
Engaged then.
Yep.
And that just brings us to Jens.
I was thinking piloting for ramming speed.
Well, you
I
get
don't
a
know if
choice of
that's
lead.
leading.
No, it means are you going to take a leading role in the fight, or are you just going to sort of go it alone and engage the enemy, or are you going to sort of hang back and be in a defensive
Get out of here.
in a defensive strategy?
Immunity.
I don't understand
Cats
what.
are going to need immunity from me.
How does that make a what's the actual difference? Is that the difference is what level I'm playing at, or
No,
I just want to pilot a ship?
You don't.
The events that happen.
The events that you can't pilot the ship. You don't have an arcane background.
Oh, okay.
It's just
I'll be
different
engaged.
You'll be engaged. That's fine. You're basically you're a swashbuckler. You'll be swinging from ropes and enjoying yourself. That's all. It happens.
That sounds perfect.
It just makes the combat a little more random. That's all. The idea behind it is. That's all it is.
What
Don't
is
worry about it.
Ventro? What does Ventro want to do? That's my question.
Well, Ventro will basically be just. You know what Ventro's like? He won't be quiet about anything because if you've got any because that's the problem with Ventro. He's always loud and boastful. Right.
I'm going to use my sneaking ability to sneak around and engage. That's what I'm going to use.
No problem at all. Okie dokie. So we don't actually need cards for the for battle. Obviously, I'm going to have to do the command rolls for Worthington, which is fine at the bottom there. So basically what happens is the random event will decide what happens. It will also decide the penalty or bonus that happens to your participation roll, if that makes sense. And even if that happens, because you may be, unfortunately, you may be in other ways. But we'll see what happens. So anyway, the first hour of the battle begins as basically... Oh, yeah. Yes, I do want to clear effects. I also want to give everyone bennies because... I'm feeling generous.
Now, can we roll use conviction during this?
Of course you can. Don't see why not.
Because it's like I ask because it's like an hour, right?
Yeah, but it's yes and no. But I mean, you only get one roll in the hour, so what's the difference? If you know what I mean? As far as I'm concerned, I don't have a problem with that because conviction.
And
the
then
idea
we can
extend it. Yeah. Of course you can.
Right, each round. Right. Okay.
Okay. So Blob no Himini is engaged. So actually, I've given you. I shared the table. So Blob no Himini, if you just want to click on that random battle events table, and we'll see what your engaged response is in the first hour of combat. You get a strong foe. So basically, what happens there is, as in the first hour, the ships are firing. There's ballista bolts firing, magic everywhere, and in a boarding action, you find yourself going up against one of the elite astral elven soldiers. So therefore, you get to make a resolution test, but at a -2 penalty because he's a strong foe. So you can date the skill.
Resolution test.
Well, it's the same as always. You're going to this is your chance to have a mini narrative of what happens when you get attacked by this elite elf and how you defeat him. It doesn't have to be combat. You can use any of your skills. It's like a test, but you get a -2 penalty because he was strong.
Oh, I see. Well, it's going to be fine. I'm just going to outmaneuver him using my athletics. and dodging around and slicing and dicing.
Okie
He can
dokie.
not hit him. He thinks he's big and tough, but I'm going to cut his guts out. I'm going to go behind him and stab him in the arse, then go around in front of him and stab him in the ear. And every time he swings me, I stab him somewhere else. He gets a 10, son of a bitch.
No. That was me trying to remember. That was
Good,
me
I won
trying.
then. Good.
That
Okay.
was me. That was me. I mean, I'll happily let you take that role. By the way, that was me just trying to remember how the mass battle works. So I was going to reset
No,
it.
look at that. Look, see?
Okay. Now, okay.
Slaughter. That's what
Jets.
happened.
Okay. So, do you want to slaughter, or do you want to give Worthington a +1 bonus? If you've got the mass battle open, I think you guys can do this yourself. That's what I was trying to remember how it worked. So,
You can.
yeah.
Are you asking Jens?
No, I was talking
Asking
to
me.
Blob. Have you
Oh,
got?
okay.
Yeah, you need to have the
Yeah,
mass
I'm
battle
getting
thing
the
open. So
slaughter,
yeah,
there you go.
slaughter, wonderful, thank you, because it
Right,
automates it
that's
all.
what I mean. That was what I was going for. Slaughter.
Yeah,
So
a
that
slaughter.
worked.
Okay, Cernan, you get to. Let's see what your random battle event was as you were leading the charge.
We can shut that
guys,
map
fine.
now, can't we? That makes more sense to shut the
Yeah,
map.
you don't need the map. This is purely mapless combat. This is the first hour of the huge space battle around the Rock of Brow. So leading, you get a moderate foe. So it's an unmodified roll to how you want to what you do in this round, but also you get to narrate. So you'll just be basically up against a squad of standard Astral Elven warriors.
Yeah, and basically, I'm going to be using my spell jamming. I'm going to be like leading a squadron of like fighters against a whole bunch of guys.
Yep, sounds good to me. I like it. Okay, so at the moment you're going to take a level of fatigue because you didn't get the raise.
Let's go ahead and Benny that, I believe. Can I just
Yeah.
drag it to here? I can.
Goodness.
There we go. Oh, still just going to get the raise.
Obviously, it just means you get you defeat. So it's basically an in-air battle. A bunch of elven flitters. You engage a bunch of elven flitters, which are the elven fighters. There we go. Okay, so you can. Oh yeah, well I think you'll take valor, won't you? Because that gives you a +2
Oh,
rather
of
than the
course.
standard +1. So click that valor button. You lead a valiant attack upon. You lead a valiant attack upon. I should have put spell jamming in there. You lead a valiant attack upon the. Enemy flitters, and basically with much courage and with courageous courage you defeat the flitters as they were coming in to attack on the flanks, and basically everyone sees your valorous effort and cheer for it. Okay, Jens, you get to roll on the random battle events table.
Okay. 5 right in the middle.
Okay, unfortunately, as you've been fighting for what seems like hours. You're getting a bit tired here and there, and unfortunately, however, that's when the Iron Golem appears in front of you. So, how are you going to do? You
Can I roll?
You have a
Can I
-2
roll?
penalty.
Can I Benny again? Can
No.
I Benny for a different one?
You can't penny
No.
the event.
Okay.
So you get, as I say, it's your chance to explain what you're doing in this hour of the battle. You'll have whatever skill you use, you just have a -2 penalty on it. So you just need to put -2 penalty in the modifier box. And then you pick the skill under participate. You pick the skill under participate, drop down for you in the mass battle table. And then you get to narrate what you're doing and then hit the participate button and we'll see how well it goes.
Participate button. I don't see.
Mass
got the
battle
mass-
tank,
Have you got the mass battle
Mass
tab
battle
open?
chart.
I do. I see notes and I see main. Participate. I don't see a participate button. though.
Okay, you are not in the right place then.
Mass battles. It's up near the combat tracker.
Not the random battle event table, the mass battle table.
Right, the random battle table.
It's like 18 cross swords token on the tool section.
Oh,
I'll be exaggerating about the number of cross swords.
The bottom one.
Yeah.
Mass battle. Okay.
Yeah.
Now I have it open.
Yeah. So that's the mass battle table. That's the mass battle screen, I should say. That's how we control a mass battle, you see.
Got it. Okay.
So now, so basically, yeah, you've cut as part of you've been swinging around, you've been doing all sorts, you've been repelling borders, and all of a sudden, an Iron Golem is in front of you. So how do you defeat it? Obviously, then you pick the skill you want to use to defeat it. It can be any skill you like. Then you hit the participate button. But there's a -2 penalty on your roll, which you need to put in the modifier box before you.
Okay.
Roll.
Do I have do I have? Do I still have the marksman, or do I get to choose anything I
You
want?
get to choose whatever you want. This is your time to shine
Okay.
in this huge battle of thousands of people,
Okay.
ships everywhere. You
Well,
know what
I don't.
It's the battle.
I was just wondering.
What's
Okay.
Star Wars? A huge starship battle, and what do you do in the first hour of the battle? That's all it is. There's boarding
Well, this is
actions, there's cannon firing, it's all sorts.
This is Jens's last hurrah. So he's going to use the marksman ability that he was already using.
Okay.
But he's gonna lean into his rope monkey ability, which he's never gotten to use.
Okay.
And he's first of all, the marksman cancels the penalty, or at least I think it cancels the penalty. And second of all, rope monkey lets him fly around out of range. Well, not out of range, but fly around and also entangle the rope, the automaton that he is encountering.
Yep. Okay.
So that's what he's gonna do.
Yeah, I like that. So yeah, just make your so what skill are you going to use? Is it going to be fighting?
I think it's.
Your choice.
It's acrobats.
Athletics. It's
athletics.
Athletics. So from
Well,
the
it's
drop
agility.
down,
It's agility. It's agility.
well, it's,
Oh, is it
maybe it's a skill. So you get to pick the skill you want. So from the drop down, you pick the skill you want.
Fighting or athletics. Athletics is fine.
Okay.
I think he'll use athletics. Yeah, he'll do the crazy.
Yeah, pick athletics
But
and hit participate. That's all you have to do.
Okay.
And we'll see how well you did. Who did?
Do I get to use a Benny for that?
Yes. Yeah. You can drop the Benny on participate, can't you? For those
I'll
that
try.
just tried it.
Yes, that's where I dropped it.
Better. I can probably try a few more bennies. I can afford a few more bennies.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, did it work? Was that good enough? Should I use that?
What will happen
That's a
here?
success. You're going to get a little tired from it.
Yeah. It will
I'm
succeed,
sorry.
but it will succeed, but
I'll get
unfortunately
tired.
you'll take bumps and
I'll spend a
bruises. You need to get the raise really. Also, I think someone's saying, oh no, that's not to you.
I need to get the raise.
There
There
you
we
go.
go.
Okay, and look at that. Okay, so basically, what the whole idea is, this whole adventure is giving a bonus at the end of the round to Worthington's command roll. You see, so
okay.
So, yeah, that's what it really is. It's so the random events just gives me more narrative flair. So you can basically. So normally you get to choose between a +1 bonus or the special event. But given the special event's a +2 bonus, you just want to take Valor. You know what I mean? It's simple as that. Just click on Valor.
Okay.
So what that means is you're so heroic. Everyone else sees it. They see your action. They cheer you up, and basically your valorous actions inspires the defend your side of the battle, and obviously makes everyone fight that much harder, which gives a +2 bonus at the end of this round till we decide how many forces are lost. Sargon, we get to you in your leading role.
Ventro is squawking my my valor all over the place.
Indeed. Well, unfortunately, it was Ventro who caused the Argolem to come to you, because Ventro was going, he's so good. No one can beat him. He's so good. And the Argolem basically turned and faced you. That's why you got attacked. Sargon, you're up, sir.
Okay.
All right. I am leading by example, taking the charge, doing boarding actions or counter boarding actions should they get close enough, but I am leading the charge by example.
Okay, hit that random event table and we'll see what you get.
Switching between weapon sizes and everything else.
Here's to confuse you. Is this going to work, Kevin? To recharge my bennies. Charge everyone's bennies, isn't it?
I have completed a good deal of some port. Anyone who receives, well, we'll see how. You did the slaughter, didn't you?
The docks.
You saving the docks actually, but yes, actually you guys did slay the docks, so I'll allow it. But also you did get slaughtered, which I think also applies there. Everyone who contributes receives a point of conviction. If not using conviction, they refresh the bennies instead. Well, I'll give you the choice if you want conviction or bennies. So, well, obviously, if you got more than your starting bennies, you automatically get a point of conviction. But Blob No Hibbity, do you want bennies or do you want another point of conviction?
I'd have bennies. Enough conviction already.
There we go.
Thank you very
Okay.
much.
Sargon, okay, you basically this round only run into standard foes, so there's no modifiers. So you get terrorized. Whoa! I think, are you taking terrorize or giving? Yeah, okay. The enemy
take
commander
terrorize.
sucks track through. Yeah, so basically, yeah, you appear on places. You're going everywhere. You're becoming invisible and everything else. But that's fine. What skill did you use? You used fighting. That's fine. That gets us to TK. TK, what are you doing in the first hour of this mass battle?
Well, TK is looking for action, and he is doing his leading thing here.
So I
Trying
just
to.
noted you weren't leading, you were leasing.
I'm leasing.
Okay.
So
you run into moderate foes, so that'll be standard Astral Elf scouts, or right, Astral Elf scouts will be weak. So you'll basically you'll be leading a squad, and one of the boarding actions you find yourself facing off against a crew of an opposing crew of Astral Elf warriors.
no worries, and I'm going to fight them using my fighting skill.
Go for it. +26. So that's a slaughter or a +1. Your call.
Well, slaughter's +2, isn't it?
It subtracts from the slaughter subtracts 2 from the enemy's result, whereas you
Right. So
yeah,
it's,
yeah.
it's +2.
Yeah.
I mean, it's yeah.
Yeah.
It's
And-
-2, so it's +2, right? So yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get it.
And Topola is obviously just flying the strike around, and and gets a valorous result. Okay. The enemy Astral Elf Priest is spelljamming the obviously I'm just going to do that as he's going to take a point of fatigue. That's fine. The Astral Elf Subcommander, he's going to basically take a wound. He probably ran into one of you guys and barely got away with his life. And the Astral Elf, the other Astral Elf Subcommander. Okay, there we go. So, unfortunately, I get to roll both of these. So we'll roll the enemy commander first. His battle roll is 5 after all modifications. And Worthington's modified battle roll. So cool. It's a shame he's not here. But 15. Okay, so the Bralian fleet wins the first hours of combat. That court requires, so if I apply that and apply that, didn't do anything, did it? Try that again, apply. Okay. Roll, it's not showing the damage anymore. That's not working. Oh, don't tell me it's broke. I tested it, it broke beautifully. Why is it not working now? Right, I'm going to Google that one.
What happened?
The apply for the combat result isn't working, so it's not automatically calculating losses, which is really annoying. Because this extension work, as I say, the last update's obviously broken the extensions again.
For
It's annoying.
chilling, yeah, poor guy. That's what I said, poor guy. He worked so
Yeah.
hard.
I know it's worked beautifully, and I've rolled it all up for this. So results, I just need to look up the result. The post rolls, casualties are generally distributed. So a standard battle is meant to be 2 hours. I said 1 hour, but that's okay. The game master changes for its story. More reserve fight before even 8-hour battles. Okay. Well, siege may be around per day. Modify result. Draw both sides, lose 4 for 1 target. Marginal victory. Victory. Okay. Yeah, you get the raise. So basically, net result is the. Basically, the net result is after the first hour's worth of battle, it's the Elven Imperial fleet hasn't cracked, but has lost 2 of its force tokens. So the casualties are huge on the Elven side. That brings us round to the next round. Blobno Himini, you're up again first. As you're engaging the enemy.
They're also totally demoralized, right?
They made their morale check.
Oh. Okay.
Blobno.
Slicing and die. I've got to do the roll first. What was the other one? The battle event table,
Yeah,
isn't it? Or
the
not?
event table. Yes, you do. You should really, because that gives you an idea of what's going on. You are engaged. Oh, I'm afraid it's obviously you're going to run into a big, strong foe. So what happens?
Well, I'm going to Benny that roll because it was crap.
Yep.
But drop it onto participate.
Yes, you do.
Yes, you do. Look at that.
That's technically a 7, which I can modify. So that is because you didn't put -2 in. So that's take a point of fatigue or re-roll.
Well, I'll take a point of fatigue.
Okay. That's okay. So basically, yeah, this time you run into an elite squad of warriors and
Ran into his brother, and he was annoyed that I cut his mate up.
Okay, Cernan, over to you, sir. Roll on that
this time, sir.
Roll on the event.
This time, Cernan's going to be running around, doing things a little more hand to hand. Mostly, it's going to be a matter of kind of jumping onto ships and scaring people and running back away again, type of thing. So,
No problem.
athletics.
You need to roll on the events table first. Don't forget.
Oh, I do. Sorry.
Because that will do that sort of because that sort of sees what's happened. I see you got baggage train. Okay, so you fight your way through to the enemy's baggage train. Obviously, you've obviously engaged one of their what I'm looking for, cargo ships or something. Yeah, you make an attack roll against an average foe as normal. Okay, then roll. Okay, roll 1d6.
Let me see. For each successor raise, so I'll roll 3d6.
Oh, 3d6. I apologise. My misreading that. Yes,
all good.
3d6. Okay, so you basically as spoils, you walk away with 900 gold pieces worth of spoils, and then you get to choose. So yeah, you basically I imagine you end up inside some captain's cabin or something, and you notice he's got some very ornate equipment there, which you can flog off later for 900 gold.
You know what? Let's go. Well, we haven't lost any force tokens, so can I inspire?
No, you can't.
Okay, that's what I thought.
So it's +2. Okay, Jens, if you roll on the random events table first, because that gives you an idea of what's happening, and then we could work out the story around that. So you are engaging. So this time you're just running into some average foes. So what happens?
I'm happy to do the same thing again, except this time the robot is surrounded by lots of other henchmen, which I comically dispense with one by one over the side of the ship to everybody's amusement. And only at the very end do I dispense with the final.
Okay. So you got no modifiers on this roll. Off you go, because it's just a moderate foe.
And this is participate, correct?
That is participate. Pick your skill and hit participate.
Okay.
You got a raise again? Oh, okay. As it stands, you're going to take a point of fatigue, but you did get a success.
I think I better do better than that.
You do.
A little bit better.
Hey, it's a slaughter. Or a +1 bonus.
Okay.
It's a slaughter or a +1 bonus, your call.
So is the bonus to the leader or is the slaughter better? What's happening there?
So you've got a choice. You can either give a +1 to your side's final battle roll or apply a -2 to the opposing side's battle roll at the end of the round. It's an opposed roll.
Oh, so slaughter would be -2?
For the enemy, yes.
I'll do that. I'll do slaughter.
Okay. Hit slaughter. Okay. That brings us to Sargon. Hit that random events table to see what happens first.
Okay.
I think it just makes things a little more interesting, especially when you get the random events. Oh, leading foe weak. Okay, so you get a +2 bonus on this roll, Saga. You run into a group of weak foes, be them elven scouts or well, whatever happening. So what happens?
I seize one of the ships and drive deep into their formation, wrecking havoc.
Sounds good to me. Spell jamming conviction, that's fine. That should have been a 10.
Oh,
Why didn't-
whoops. I
You
did
don't-
the wrong.
You
did
didn't
it
hit
wrong.
participate.
I rolled
Yeah,
the
that's
wrong
fine.
spot.
That's fine. I think you prefer the new roll anyway.
Doesn't really make much of a difference after a certain point.
I know it doesn't, but I mean, pure bragging rights to get a 43. Okay, so Valor.
I ripped through and gunned down numerous of their individuals and
Yeah.
like on dragons and smaller ships and such. Just wrecking things.
Okie dokie. DK, roll that random events table. See what happens to
You
you.
got it.
DK is leading, so you get rally to me. Okay. On the field battle. Okay, the character you okay. You get to make a persuasion roll or intimidation roll, your choice, to rally the men. On a success, you earn a +1 bonus to your battle roll for each raise. With a failure, the unit routes and your side automatically loses a token.
All right. Well, I will roll an intimidation roll
Go for it.
because I'm a big praying mantis.
Okie dokie.
That's a raise, right?
Yeah. So let me just do it. I'll code it in manually. Don't worry. I'll code it in manually after it's a 10. That's a raise. So that will give +1, and I'll add a manual +1 to Worthington as well. You got 2 successes. So that's a +1 +2 total this turn, as you basically scare the soldiers around you, not into retreating and turning round, and we're back in. Okay. Oh dear. Unfortunately, the strike takes a direct hit, and the Tupula suffers. Basically, hits the helm, and Tupula basically is injured. But that's okay. We'll see what happens with these guys. I'll just pick some skills and roll them in just to see what their effects are.
So Lando Calrissian's not doing a good job flying the Millennium Falcon right now. Is that what you're saying?
Pretty much. Okie dokie. So, let's see what we get. Worthington gets an 11. Enemy commander. It's a 6, so that's a success. Let's see if the apply works now. Now it worked. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened last time. Okay, there we go. That worked better. So this round, you suffer no losses. The enemy. Oh, hang on. That should have been a 12. Yeah, I've got the +1. Except the Elven fleet's down to 6 tokens. You're now outnumbering the Imperial Navy. But unfortunately, at the second hour of the battle, the Imperial fleet fights on. New round. Okie dokie. 2 hours until the Bow of Corellian is in position to engage. Okay, Blobdo Henry, roll that random events table. You are engaged. So you get a weak foe. You get basically whatever you run into is weak, you'll get a +2 bonus. So then what happens?
This is a group of they're like they're chefs, but they think they can fight, and I teach them about sharp knives.
Okay, a group of chefs, I like it.
That sounded like it came from the heart. That was touching.
You're going to take another point of fatigue, or unless you want to reroll.
I think I'm going to re-roll. It's crap. I need to get some. These are useless chefs.
You haven't spent conviction, hint, hint. You haven't spent any conviction, by the way.
I don't know what you're saying. What are you hinting?
That was to maintain my conviction.
No.
It didn't go through.
Blob no Hibbity hasn't even spent conviction, is what I would say. Yeah, you're fine. Don't worry, using a Benny. That's fine. Okay. Okay, here we go. Right, you terrorize those chefs, I suspect.
They're going to run. Whoever's left is going to run off screaming and
Okie dokie.
terrorize.
Third and roll that random events battle table. Let's see what happens this time. Ammunition. Okay, it doesn't affect you because you haven't used any of your PowerPoints yet, but you would have recovered PowerPoints, but you also get to roll
Well,
again.
I was planning on using my PowerPoints this time. Can I use them and then recover?
Oh, why not? It's a weak foe as well. So yeah, I don't see why not. So you get to expend 3D. Is it 3D6? I can never remember.
Well, it depends upon what I roll.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah. Go for it. Yeah, I'll allow you to retroactively apply it.
Let's go ahead and Benny that.
What happens? oh no, the weak foe. That's fine. Yeah. And you.
Oh, come on. I got a friggin' +2. Make some decent numbers pop up here. You know what? Let's just do it this way. Blah.
Yeah, I would. Yeah. There you go. A 9. Valor.
Yeah. There we go. Valor. Yeah, basically, it's not just one weak foe, it's several of them,
Yes.
but I'm able to get them crowded together, and I do my whole fan of blades or fan of bones out there, and they get all sliced up, and everybody's like, ooh, yeah, he's definitely a nasty one, isn't he?
Indeed. Okay, apparently that costs you 2d6 power points, but you get to replenish 3d6, so you're probably okay. Go for it.
I spent, 11.
Well, you're obviously throwing it all over the place.
But I gained back 10, so not bad.
It's not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, that brings us to Jen's. Roll that random events table. See what
Random
happens.
events. Let's see what happens this time.
Yep.
5.
You are
Strong.
engaged, so you get a strong foe. So
Okay, that's hard. That's horrible news, but I know what happens.
Okay, what happens?
Ventro cannot stop squawking. In fact, he squawks my valor so loudly that all of even the enemies in the vicinity understand what's happening.
Yeah.
And as a consequence, the enemy ships converge on our ship, which obviously is extremely bad news. However, I happen to be in the crow's nest when that happens.
Yep.
And I'm using the fighting skill this time along with the shuriken.
Okay.
But I'm also using my boating skill, and it just so happens that the other ships come alongside at such a time that I can swing around using my rope monkey skill or rope monkey talent and tie all the masts together, which means that they can no longer control their ship, and we're at the center of all their ships. And using that, I can swing from ship to ship and take them out one by one. And it's a huge team effort because the sailors on my ship also eliminate the other sailors the best they can. So it's a hot mess. It's a hot mess, but our advantage.
So you're going to roll fighting, are you? I assume
I'm doing
voting.
I'm doing fighting.
One. You can only pick one, so just pick the skill you're going to participate with.
Fighting.
That's fine. I love the
There was
description.
there was a reason that I was using fighting.
That's fine. It's absolutely fine. I love the description. Go for it.
Yeah. Okay.
Make your fighting participation roll.
I'm trying to get rid of a window. There we go. Okay,
Yes.
participate. With luck. Come on, big one. No, it's not big enough.
That's a
Well,
3.
I guess we'll be using some bennies.
That's a wound at the moment.
Come on. Need a big one. That could be. Oh, that could have been better. What is the bat? Where did the 3 come from? Because
it's a strong 5, so it's a -2 penalty. So as it stands at the moment, you are succeeding.
There's something that cancels the penalties, though. I thought rope monkey. Rope monkey. Oh,
Don't worry
I
about
should
it.
have a plus.
No, you technically can't get around it on that. So, but that's fine.
Okay.
It's just the unluckiness of the event. Just makes it a little more variable, but that's fine. So there's a -2.
Well, I'm gonna Benny until I get a genuine raise. Hopefully, I will get a raise. Oh, that's not. Oh, this may be harder than I thought.
At the moment, you're taking a point of fatigue. It's not the end of the world.
Okay.
Says the DM.
Yeah, let me try one more time.
Of course.
That's not good either.
You
I'm
can
just gonna
not
run.
participate next round, and you get to recover fatigue.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! I'm rolling worse and worse. Come on, give me an exploder. Okay, that's good enough. Whatever that is. Oh, but that's the same as before, so nothing happened. Okay, fine. Look at all those. I don't understand what's going on. It's just accumulating stuff.
It's okay. That's okay.
Yeah, and then you pick which one you want to accept.
You just pick the one you want to accept. That's okay. Do you know what? I've got a really interesting situation. It's not telling me how many Benny you guys have got left because your Benny numbers aren't changing.
Oh, I'm going to spend a few more bennies then.
Well, no, if your character sheets. I don't know what's going on there, but I've seen.
I know what I forgot to do. I want to use conviction. I want to go into conviction mode. That's the missing
Retro
piece.
conviction.
Nah. Eventro has conviction as well?
No.
I'll do that. Okay, I'm doing another participate
technically
roll.
what you could do is use conviction and then spend a Benny to re-roll.
Yeah.
Well, I'm re-rolling. Come on. Is that better? Will that do something?
That stands. Yeah, I'll get rid of all the others. There you go.
Okay. So hit Valor?
Hit Valor if you want to be valorous.
Okay. We'll do Valor.
Sargon, you're up, sir. Let's have your random event.
Okay.
Let's have your random event.
Thank you, Ventro. Good job, Ventro.
I'm just waiting for one of you to get the Allied commander because I actually have programmed it so you can kill the enemy Astral Fleet commander and then I have to use one of his backups, but that's a shame. Okay, Sargon, you run into some strong foes. What happens?
I will sacrifice the ship I'm using and ram into theirs as part of my boarding action.
There's a talent for that.
Go for it.
I don't care. This is their ship. I want it wrecked.
Crash 2 ships together. Go for it.
Strong, so it's a -2 on my roll, right?
It is, yeah. I realised why it didn't work the first round. I forgot to click new round. That was my mistake. So there's nothing wrong with this wonderful mass battle at all. -2 for you, I'm afraid.
Good.
Okay. We're gonna be doing this as fighting.
As someone did point out that I did forget, anyone who's taken fatigue, you can spend a round just resting and recuperating.
Right.
You can also choose to change your roles between. So obviously, if you can sort of move up or left or right one as well, which I forgot to mention. So if you are engaged, you could go back to disengaged, which gives you a better chance of healing up. Or none of you injured, so I wouldn't worry too much. Okay. Sargon rams into the ship, basically engages the enemy, takes out one of their key enemy cruisers, causing a +2 bonus. That gets us to TK. What's your random event, sir?
All right. Well, let's see.
So I really just put Tupela on there as disengaged, shouldn't I?
I get a strong foe.
Which is a -2 penalty on your modifier. So what happens?
Well, I am going to use my stealth to sneak around to try to gain an advantage while fighting this brutal iron golem or whatever it is that's coming
Indeed,
across
yeah,
my way.
yeah. You've probably got something that's got good magical detection, but that's fine. That obviously you didn't put the -2 in, so I'm afraid that is technically a 6. So you will take a level of fatigue as it stands. But you could reroll.
Mm-hmm. I'm coming.
Okay, that's successful. You basically get I assume you're going to pick Valor because that gives you +2, of course. Okay.
Right. And I deleted the fatigue because that wasn't right?
That's correct, yeah.
All right. And then do I need to spend another Benny to maintain conviction?
Didn't you do it at the start? You did it at the start of your turn. You're fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I didn't.
Yeah.
I did it during blob enemies thing, but that would be this. I need another one.
It's showing your conviction is not expiring, so you're okay.
Yeah, that's because we're not in rounds.
Exactly. I saw you. I saw you spend a Benny. Well.
Okay. So I'll be
honest, Benny.
So I will be totally honest with you here. The fact is that are we considering each one of these rounds a round for conviction?
Yes.
Because if we are, I owe another Benny.
Okay. Yeah.
See, what's happening is the tracker, because it's in mass battles, it's not counting as a round.
No, I agree. Yeah, you technically, if you're using conviction, you have to spend a Benny each round to maintain your conviction.
And I spent it to maintain it the second round, and now this is the third, and I'm spending it again.
Okay, that's absolutely fine. So Topola receives some healing, but obviously doesn't get to participate this round. I am going to have the opposing guys make their rolls to see what they get. Oh, okay. One of the Astral Elf sub-commanders takes another wound. I should actually use random events for them, but I'm just going to do it. Oh, they got a slaughter though. The Astral Star Priest. He obviously basically he basically steers their ship, and you see a whole three whole Bralian hammerheads explode in quick succession as the Astral Star Priest just leads the command ship through. Okay, they get their command roll, and they get a 9. Actually, Worthington's not here, but he hasn't needed to roll yet. He gets a 15, so I think you guys are okay. Net result is no losses to the Bralian fleet, another 2 tokens lost to the Elven Imperial fleet, and they get to make a morale roll. And that's it. Basically, the Imperial fleet retreats. So basically, after 3 hours of intense fighting, it's a good place to leave, actually. A bit annoying, but that's for next week, but that's next time. But that's fine. With 3 hours of intense fighting, you break through the Imperial Elven fleet. The fighting will go on, but you finally got through, and ahead of you, you see your prize, which I will actually pop up so you can. You see.
That is a shame. I had such a good next scenario.
It's okay. So basically, what I will do is it won't really. I'll give. Well, actually, let's give you this. Let's continue the story. You break through and get to the
Commander.
The Bow of Corellian. I think I lost a bit of. I think I've lost some descriptive text there. Yes. As you break through to the bow. Unfortunately, the defensive firepower of the bow is considerable. Basically, multiple ballistas open fire, catapults open up. Topola does the best she can, but the Shrike takes serious damage. She basically she shouts up that basically the ship's badly damaged and out of control. The best she can do is fly low over the weapons deck of the Corellian, and you're going to have to jump. and then she'll try and save the ship, but it's out of the fight. I.e.,
No
making-
problem. Rope
I-
monkey.
Okie dokie. So you have okay. You basically the ship's in a bad way. You've got one round. You all get a chance to do any sort of preparations or boosting upon yourselves before you all get to make an athletics check at -2 to land without incident on the weapons deck of the Elven Armada. So in other words, if anyone wants to boost anything or anything, your convictions don't. Well, your convictions technically don't apply. You can. What I will do is I will sort of cheat slightly. They're going to
Even after
expire.
paying a Benny for it? Oh man.
I'll give you. Well,
Do I need to pay a
it's a
penny
new
to-
round. It's a new round, so give rid of your convictions.
Well, I'm spending a new conviction.
It's a new
Right.
scene.
It's a new scene, yeah. So your convictions don't, yeah. So what I'm trying to say is, if anyone wants to buff, cast any spells on yourselves or anything else before you will make the athletics check, please do. Now's your chance.
Just a sec. I'm trying to figure that out.
Otherwise, just make an athletics check. Well, just make an athletics check at -2 to jump deftly from the strike ship to land on the weapons deck of the Bow of
That's a
Corellian.
5, and that succeeds, right?
That succeeds. You land without incident.
Who's got the worst athletics check? Or worst athletics?
Okay, I guess I'm rolling athletics then.
Well, that's why I'm asking. Who has the worst? Because I can target
Not me.
I can target someone with a cantrip.
Yeah, Cern is just going to use his wings to land safely. So
I think no one's got athletics worse than you, Sargon, so I wouldn't worry too much.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I think the one who's got the really bad athletics isn't here.
Okay, so I'll use Featherfall on Mortimer.
Yeah.
And on myself.
Sounds good to me. Okay. That means all of you land. So basically, all of you land without incident on the port weapons wing of the Bow of Corellian. Your strike ship cartwheels down towards the Rock of Bow. Topla seems to be gaining control as the spinning is slowing and the angle is becoming slower. But before she can pull up, the ship slams into the ground. The smoke and the debris thrown up gives you no indication of how bad the damage to your ship was. Further along the wing, some astral elves notice you.
I just want to point out that I rolled with a raise. I bumped Benny to get a raise. And with Rope Monkey, I surprise my foes, adding +2 to my fighting attacks.
That's okay.
And damage rolls for the round.
That's absolutely fine. Unfortunately, this is the cliffhanger event, but we'll take it into account.
Okay.
But I shall land you on the weapons deck of the Elven Armada. And then if I turn on player view,
do we need mass battle window anymore, or random battle
you
event table?
can close the mass battle window. The mass battle is done. I'm just putting you on the deck of the Elven Armada, and there we go. I shall share the map next time.
This is the cliffhanger.
That's the cliffhanger. You land on the weapons deck of the Elven Armada. All you've got to do is basically fight you, disable the ship. There we go.
Can I land next to some of the warriors and attack them with surprise?
Well, yeah, but this is where we're ending it because it's 5 to 5. It's a perfect place to leave it. So I'm afraid.
Oh, we're ending right now.
Yes,
okay.
I'm afraid so. Time has caught me up. I have to go and do my chores, and it was a perfect cliffhanger to leave it there. So we shall leave it there. Hope you enjoyed it. Well,
Indeed,
that was good.
thank you.
lots of
That was
fun. Yep.
fun.
That was a good
I like
one.
the mass battle. That was fun.
Yes, and as I say, Wiggy many years ago sort of wrote different ways to expand on it, and I'd forgotten all about it, but Tavis used it for 50 Fathoms. I thought it adds in some fun to it, so I nabbed it. I made it into a module, so It's called Shadow. If you want to find, I don't know if you can still buy them anyway. It was Shadows of the Pit. It was the magazine, these sort of articles. So, but anyway, we shall leave it there. You have boarded the Elven Armada. Spent ages doing all the portals on this, so you should be able to move around between floors without any problems. We'll see how it goes, but we shall leave it there. So for the hopefully, well, I think we worked out that unfortunately next time's the last one, unless we carry it over into the New Year's. See how we go next time, because I think next we get one more, and then it's Christmas. It's basically Christmas Eve, so this will be the last. Possibly next time will be the last one of the year. But thank you very much, guys. But
Happy holidays and good luck on
holidays
the
enough.
final session, everybody.
Sorry you missed out on it, but it's been a lot of fun. Hope to see you next year.
Oh,
For our new
for
campaign.
sure.
Okay, take care.
Happy New Year, everybody. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Okay, but
All right, thank you.
those that play on Tuesdays, we got our next session of what was called Edge of Anarchy, Curse of the Crimson Phone. So, but otherwise, we'll hopefully finish this campaign next time. Mwah! As you can stop the Bow of Corellian. It works. I like that. It was good. I enjoyed it.